Dimension move! Now we're talking! In a game, it lets me teleport to any point on the screen I click on. But in this world, it works as a sort of short-range, line-of-sight teleportation spell. There doesn't seem to be any delay or anything. So it should be a perfect way to get around. I mean, honestly, I'm having the time of my life! Ooh. Man, the rendering on that water is super realistic. Oh, crap. Kind of forgot I picked the skeleton avatar. It's cool, but, I think if I show up in town looking all scary and stuff, people would freak. They'd all think I was a monster and just wipe me out. I don't know why I'm here, but it's not to become some damn rando's XP. All right. Just gotta use some stealth and not draw attention. No problem. And no matter what happens,
Did you hear the news? There's another huge basilisk terrorizing the area.
Oh man, I really hope I don't run into that thing.
Cool. I seem to be fitting in so far.
Brave Sir Knight, what do you say? I've got a great deal for you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I actually don't have any money on me.
Well, that's strange. An impressive-looking fellow like that should have a lot of money.
Can't have a fantasy setting without the old inn/pub. Now that I've gotten a good look at everything, it seems like it's way heavier on the medieval and not so much on the fantasy element. Whatever that is, it smells amazing! Oh, guess if I want to do more than sniff the air, I'll need some money. Even in a fantasy world, it seems like a back alley is...
Be good.
Man, you don't know when to quit, do you? I busted my hump looking, but couldn't turn anything up. That's all there is.
Even though I paid you more than double? Tell me how that makes sense.
Look, I told you I tried, but it didn't work out, okay? You paid me for my time and effort, and you knew there was no guarantee. Friggin' elves. Always a pain in the ass.
Excuse me?! Holy, she really is an elf! Now that's what I call fantasy! Awkward. Oh man, she's gone? That sucks. A mercenary guild? Here we go! Should be just like in the game. I can walk in, take some quests, and get paid.
Huh?
Ooh, impressive.
Who is that? Never seen him before.
Excuse me. Suppose I was looking to take on one of those quests on the board? I would need to have a mercenary's license to do that, wouldn't I?
Yes, of course.
You think I could get one of those then?
No disrespect, you would already have a steady source of employment.
Crap! I didn't even think about it, but I guess I need to actually sound the part if I want to avoid suspicion! Circumstances have led me to require the license. I kindly ask that you not probe any further.
Yeah, that's just fine by me. But if you want a mercenary license, you'll have to complete the trial first. Take down some beasts, or some monsters, or some bandits. You'll need to venture out and hunt 3 of any of those, then come back here with proof of your conquest.
Ooh, monsters! Oh, forgive me. It's a personal matter. So then I need only bring proof that I've slain 3 of those, and in return, you will provide me with the license, correct?
Yeah. Not to add insult, but even the little kids around town know that.
I see. Then I shall return.
He seemed a bit confused. You think he'll be alright?
You should leave him alone. Poor guy's troubled, obviously. Probably forced into being a merc to help take care of a sick child, if I had to guess. It's a damn shame.
A real tragedy. Best of luck on your journey, Sir Knight.
I think I just got a randomly assigned backstory. That's 2 down. one more to go. And then I'll eat so much food they'll have... I was pretty jazzed about going on a monster hunt. But like I said before, it's heavier on the medieval than the fantasy aspect. Hey, is that another one?
Oh, an orc! It's the stereotypical stoner trash mob! That's what I call fantasy! Hell yeah!
This is the very first monster I've ever slain!
One orc down for the count!
That orc was a lot bigger than I figured. Huh? What? Highway robbery? Seems like I just stumbled into some real trouble. From the look of things, I'd say that lady comes from a high social standing, and that must be her maid. It's pretty obvious which direction this business is headed. Also pretty obvious whose side I should take in the fight. But these are humans. It won't be the same thing as fighting a monster. It's less like hunting, and more... They've got me outnumbered. In a PvP battle, that gives them the advantage. Usually, if you're outnumbered, you don't stand a chance of winning.
Keep fighting them off! Don't give up this!
Whoa, this one won't quit moving. Oh, well.
Please don't!
Man, it just keeps getting worse!
You scum will regret this! Do you even realize what'll happen to you if you go through with this?
I'd start worrying about myself if I was you, honey. Watch what happens. We're gonna give you the same treatment here real soon.
Come on, Ark. You can take them! You're covered head to toe in Mythicless gear!
No, yeah.
Please don't! I'm begging you, don't hurt me!
What the? Why is it so dark?
What the hell? Who is this guy?
Shit, this ain't good!
I've never seen...
Hey! Wait for me!
Wyvern Slash!
Are you okay?
Thank you for saving us. We are in your debt. May I present my mistress, Lauren Loraya du Louvierte, of the Louvierte family. I'm her attendant, Rita.
Really, ladies, it was no big deal.
Sir Knight, I couldn't help but notice your armor. Am I correct to assume you must be in the service of a nearby lord?
Well, that was my character's backstory in the game. Despite becoming a holy knight, I was stricken with a nefarious curse, and now I'm on a hero's journey across the land to find a way to return myself to normal. But, for now, well,
We'll talk later. For now, you should find clothing. I shall clean up the mess the bandits left.
Sir, let's be on our way. Come, miss.
Alrighty. Yeah, they were bandits, but I feel bad just leaving their bodies out.
At least the wildflowers shall be nourished. Fire!
This is the first time I've killed anyone. Kinda surprised I don't feel more guilty about the whole thing. Then again, they were the bad guys. Those horses must have been the bandits. So... Nice. They're not paying attention to me. Time to loot the bodies and take their booty! Not a bad haul. That ought to cover my expenses for a while.
Excuse me.
Huh? Oh, yes. I see you two have sorted yourselves out.
Thank you for coming to our rescue, sir. We won't forget your deeds.
It was truly despicable what happened. I'm not sure how much comfort it is, but I'm relieved you ladies weren't injured.
For now, though, I must be up for the town where there's meat and drink.
The Luvierte household. But, if you wouldn't mind. Noble sir, I can't thank you enough for stepping in. If you need anything at all, please let us know.
Quite all right. No thanks necessary. Luckily, I was at the right place at the right time.
First stare, it's burning a hole right through me.
One more thing. I don't believe you've told us yet what we should call you, Brave Knight.
I'm but a simple traveler on a winding journey. But you may call me Ark. With that, Ark's story began. And the knight took his first step, living a very low-profile life.
Doing that voice sure builds up an appetite.
That makes 3. Can you draw up that license now? Sure. That won't be any problem. I just didn't think you'd be back with proof before the day was over. No thanks. I appreciate the offer. Alas, some other time, perhaps. Hey, buddy. Hold up. You forgot to take the runestone off of this orc.
Runestone?
Whenever you kill a monster, you want to remove them from their corpse. They can be used to forge magical items and powerful weapons. By the way, here's your mercenary license. Oh, yes. Very good. If you're looking for any more missions, just check the board over there. Gotta warn you, though, nothing too remarkable ever gets posted. If you want to take on the bigger jobs, you're gonna want to join a mercenary guild.
Excellent. And with that, everything's in place. Now, for the real mission.
Excuse me. Yes, madam. Have a banquet brought to my room. Post-haste!
Of course.
Delicious! All of it! Full of flavors and fragrances I've never had before. I'm sure it tastes even better after the wait. It's a little warm, but the ale's great too! Got an ice and...
So this is a runestone from that orc.
So shiny! I managed to handle some quests, and get some food in me too. No point trying to convince myself this is merely just a game. It's real. Since I'm in this fantasy world, there's a bunch of other skills and fantasy stuff I want to explore. And questing starts first thing tomorrow morning!
Every single morning, as soon as the sun comes up, Mother heads off to the field. I need protecting, while I'm picking herbs my village can use for healing. Thank you very much. All done! Mother works really hard to make sure Helena and I are taken care of. I owe her.
Hey there again. It's me, Ark. You're just in time for my first actual job. I'm guarding someone collecting healing herbs.
Oh, you want Siona's place? That way. It's right beyond the plaza.
Dull, but meaningful. Perfect for someone trying to keep a low profile.
Race you over there! Look it up!
This seems to be a nice, peaceful village. That must be it.
One sec, Helena. I think you've got more food on your face than you do in your mouth. Thank you, sister. Uh-huh. Huh? Coming! How can I help you? You're a knight? Sir, is there something I can do for you?
I'm looking for a Miss Marka.
I'm Marka, actually, sir.
Oh, greetings, then. I've come to fulfill the job.
Do you mean the one asking for a guard?
Indeed. I'm here to provide protection while you pick herbs. That flower hunt quest over in Rada Village? Seriously, you could take on much bigger jobs. Just join a mercenary guild. Finding one shouldn't be a problem for a knight like you.
Hell no! Definitely not at the risk of exposing my identity.
Well, as a matter of fact, I have an interest in herb picking, so this works out. Gentle with that client of yours. Gentle how?
Here you go.
I see. That explains what he meant.
I'm sorry, but since you're so impressive looking, I have to ask, Sir Knight, do you really want to accept my job?
Mm-hmm. In fact, I'm hoping to learn more about picking herbs.
Oh, thank goodness!
Besides, this is exactly the kind of early game mission you start with. No bones about it.
Sorry!
Just a personal matter. Now then, let us discuss the specifics of the job.
Sir Knight, could it wait? I kind of want to head out as soon as possible.
This instant? That's not a problem, but...
Wonderful! Wait right there while I go get ready.
Huh?
Miss Marka, this mission of ours, does it have a time limit?
Huh?
Along with your request, the posting also mentioned fanged boars, and how they've been seen near the village, thus your need for protection. But you seemed in a rush to leave.
Actually, my mother will be coming home soon. If she knew I was out foraging, she'd be angry.
She would.
Yeah, so I'd like to keep it a secret.
Does it need to be?
Well, you see, my mother has been raising me and my sister by herself.
She sounds like an admirable woman.
Picking herbs in the forest used to be my father's job. So I thought maybe if I did it instead, it would make things easier for her. All I want is to make my mommy happy.
She's too pure for this world! And she's still just a little girl! Back when I was her age, the only thing I ever wanted to do was play video games. Actually, that really didn't change once I grew up.
What's wrong? You okay, Sir Knight?
Never mind me. Merely talking to myself. Now, let's go gather those herbs and surprise your mother!
Right!
We ventured quite deep into the woods.
Sir Knight! Look at what I found! This plant is called kokora and helps if you've got cuts or scrapes. It's also very good for your skin. Not to mention, you can also burn the flower to keep insects from coming near.
You're quite knowledgeable, Miss Marka.
No legible?
It means you're somewhat like a teacher.
My father taught me all kinds of things, so it makes sense. If we go a little bit further to the clearing,
Miss Marka, get back! I sense something. It might be... a monster! A multi-tailed kitsune. No, a flying squirrel? This creature's hurt.
Yeah, that cut looks deep.
Little one, come on. It's okay. Don't be afraid. What I tell you, no need to be scared. Poor thing was frightened of us.
This will be my first time trying this since I got here. Hope it works.
What's that light?
Heal!
Wow, yay! I didn't know you could use healing spells. You're like some kind of holy knight.
Pretty good use for my monk skill.
It's so cute. From the way it's running around you, I think it knows you helped.
I'm glad you're...
Maybe it doesn't want to go and would rather follow you. Cute.
I guess that's fine.
First things first, you should give it a name.
Let's see. Green Kitsune. In that case, how does fried tofu or tempura sound?
Cute. I don't think it likes any of those.
I'll try harder. Its tail is fluffy, almost like a dandelion or tampopo. How about Ponta? Ah, you approve. Ponta it is!
I'd say they're pretty happy with their new name.
Seems I have a new traveling companion.
Speaking of, let's go a bit farther in the woods.
Right.
What are you whining about? You're acting like fanged boars are a huge threat.
What I saw, it wasn't a fang boar at all. I've been a hunter a long time. There's never been a beast like that. If you want to live, you're best off avoiding the forest.
Oh, Mrs. Siona. Forgive me for inquiring, but did you send Marka on some errand?
I didn't. She should be at home, watching her sister at the house.
We've had a report of a new monster in the woods. Then this morning while you were gone, Marka left heading in that direction. The thing is, she was with a fancy-looking knight, so she's...
I don't like how steep this ledge is. If you ask me, we should find a safer route down. Hey, watch! Out?
Amazing! Perfect timing. See how it's in full bloom? The kobomi tree, it's turned out white. Hey, Sir Knight, come down here and look!
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Miss Marka, watch out!
Huh?
Ponta's reaction.
I've got you! Are you injured?
Mr. Knight!
Poison fog breath? It's a giant basilisk with poison breath, paralyzing claws, and it can petrify its victims. A monster with a whole arsenal of status-affecting ailments. Any mid-tier class player would have trouble in this situation. As long as I remain cautious, I have the upper hand!
The way it's moving, just like in the game. Not good! Teutoners! I have no intention seeing whether or not I can be turned to stone.
Hold up! 6 legs? What Massacres decided that should be canon in this world? They just couldn't stick to 4, could they?
Now, it's my turn! Only the top-tier class Sacred Knight can use this combat skill! The Power of Judgment!
Only 1 swing? Man, that's crazy strong! Was this skill always OP? I've managed to slay my second monster, a giant basilisk!
Another notch on the hill!
You're amazing. Yeah!
You can rest easy. We're safe now.
Sir Knight! That was incredible!
I've only done what was expected of me while serving as your guard.
Everyone in town will be surprised when they hear about this.
Everyone? Huh?
Sure! I bet they'll even hold a huge celebration for you tonight.
Anything but that!
Huh?
Sorry, but I have a favor. Could we keep the details about the basilisk's death a secret between us?
But why?
It's important.
You can count on me. I won't say a peep to a single soul.
You have my thanks. What's that? Some sort of ring?
So scary.
The Fang Boars may have been chased by this beast. That's why they've been showing up near your village.
This oversized lizard is a whole lot scarier than any old pig. Rawr, rawr.
Speaking of... Straight ahead. Is that one of the fanged boars in question?
Yes!
I see. All right. They'll make a fine gift for the village.
How did you take down a fanged boar single-handedly?
Huh? The fangs in Runestone shall be my reward. Could you see about tanning the hide? I intend to leave the pelt with Miss Marka as a gift.
Do you mean it? Hooray!
The meat should be shared among the villagers.
You should have seen Sir Knight. He was really brave and strong. Marka! Mother, I'm so sorry. You're not mad?
No, I'm not. I'm just glad you're all right. But whatever compelled you to go into the forest like that? Didn't I tell you never to leave the village?
Yes, but I gathered these for you.
Like your father. He used to.
Pardon me, madam. I apologize. If there is any blame, it rests squarely on me. I took Miss Marka into the woods. It was irresponsible of me not to consult with you first.
No, it's not your fault.
All I ask is that you please not scold her. I've never met a child who cared more for her mother.
Dio.
I hope you don't mind me asking. Did you happen to run into any danger? We received word from one of our hunters that there's been a truly fearsome monster sighted in the forest today.
A monster? No. There wasn't anything in the woods that I couldn't handle. So I wouldn't worry.
I'm relieved to hear that.
You should count yourself lucky for not running into that abomination, Sir Knight. That's for sure.
Indeed. Very lucky I didn't encounter it. Isn't that right, Miss Marka?
Yeah. Safe travels, and thank you again for everything.
No. I should be the one thanking you for teaching me a great deal today.
Wait, Sir Knight! Take this!
Oh, what have we here? A gift for me?
Yeah! There.
No greater prize exists.
Cute! Take care of yourself, Panta. And Sir Knight, too. Cute!
Well, I suppose I should be on my way.
Please, before you go. It's just...
Hey.
Fire your arrows! Take it out! Lancer! Sergeant, no!
We killed it!
Hooray! Told you we'd defeat it!
Victory!
I have the final tally of our casualties. 15 dead and 38 injured.
Those numbers are much worse than I could have anticipated, even for an 8-meter basilisk.
Yes, truly it was an extremely powerful specimen. Also, there's another bit of news.
There was a second one as well?
Yes, sir. Not only has it been slain with a single blow, apparently this fearsome monster was dispatched by a lone individual.
Someone slayed that beast by themselves? Unbelievable. What's more, they cleaved it in half. Kind of god. Or perhaps the devil himself.
Well, Ponta, looks like another successful job. Monsters, huh? I should definitely continue to keep a low profile. And that remains my #1 priority. Still, though, it couldn't hurt to try a more challenging quest tomorrow!
I have but one goal. To be stronger than everyone else. While the pact between humans and elves exists, it's nothing more than a farce. Their kind continues spilling over into our lands. We live in a world overrun with deceit and injustice. There's no salvation to be found, especially among the humans. For that reason, I must be a warrior, to fulfill my duty as our leader's daughter, and fight for my oppressed kindred. However, after my encounter with the silver-armored knight, my destiny has taken an entirely new direction.
Where do you think you're running off to?
What the hell is that thing chasing us anyway? The other! It's some kind of monster! Hi there, it's Ark. Again. Did you miss me? Lately, I've gotten in the habit of accepting casual missions to cover my daily expenses. That's one group of brigands dispatched. Ooh. Well, what have we here? It seems those rogues had built up quite the war chest. Must have been up to all manner of villainy. Cages? Doesn't matter. Let's grab whatever's worth taking and head back home. Sound good, Ponta?
I'm waiting, Celsica. Your report?
Sir, Lord Luvierte's daughter, Lauren, still lives after the assassination attempt on her life failed.
They couldn't even kill a helpless girl? Any amateur could have done the job. Besides lying about their competency, what exactly went wrong?
While they were able to slay all of her escorts, apparently a passing mercenary intervened, saving her and butchering our men.
A single mercenary is responsible for this mess? I wasted my money on a bunch of useless bastards. You get what you pay for in the end, I suppose. Those beasts, the ones we received from the Eastern Empire, weren't they supposed to terrorize Luvierte villages?
Well, according to our contact over in the east, apparently the creatures were still in a sort of experimental phase. Thus, the basilisks did not work well together, leading to both being slain.
Even if they were separated, killing them is no small feat.
Pardon, sir, but Prince Docarus, why is he targeting the Luvierte?
How should I know? A request by the Eastern Empire, perhaps? He can't turn down his backers now, can he? The northern lands are crucial. Imagine if the prince controlled them. The east would be able to focus on invading the west, and nothing would interfere with their plans.
I heard a rumor. that the Luvierte have gained the support of the Western Empire, from Prince Sect, to be more specific. If so, should our allegiance with Prince Dakarez ever come to light, it would certainly prove quite disastrous for us.
I know. The last thing we need on our plate is having Prince Sect breathing down our necks. But for now, go and see about securing our product. They need to be sent off to market soon. And whatever you do, avoid anything that would arouse Princess Yuriarna's suspicions.
I understand, sir.
Oh, another thing. Have any idea where that idiot boy of mine might be?
You mean Master Udalon. He relayed that he would be escorting the product himself today.
That imbecile is what? He's only going to get in the way! Enough. Leave me. Every time. Why does nothing go as it should?
Nothing beats fleecing the ill-gotten gains of villains, hey, Ponta? Right. I say we head back to town and treat ourselves to a feast. One of the bandits survived? So fast. Wait a second. From the alley. It's that elf lady!
Return the children you have taken, and I'll give you a quick death.
Huh? What children? What do you mean?
Don't play dumb.
This is some kind of misunderstanding. Let's discuss this reasonably.
That's laughable. I have nothing to say to a human, much less a bandit.
Do you really believe I'm some kind of kidnapper?
It's all the more shocking a knight could fall this low.
Please, listen!
Enough talking! That's a Ventu Vulpes.
Venta Water?
But why? Why would a spirit creature be with a mere bandit?
Ponta, you never told me you were a spirit.
They're a spirit creature, not some kind of ghost. A cottontail fox, actually. Spirit creatures are known to be extremely cautious and rarely even take a liking to us elves. So it's odd seeing one with a human.
We got on good terms after I helped her out of the jail. Now we're inseparable.
A human that can commune with spirit creatures. Huh.
Huh? Something wrong?
Silver Knight, you are not the liar I took you for. Allow me to apologize for attacking you.
I can imagine how odd the situation looked. Taking out those outlaws was actually a job. Why are you here?
I heard that these bandits were running an operation, scouring around, hunting and imprisoning my people.
Wait, hunting elves?
Those cages. Now it makes sense.
Sorry to tell you, but I chased those brigands all over the cave and I didn't find any prisoners.
And I've arrived too late.
Hold on. Those bandits. What were they intending to do with the captured elves?
My people fetch quite a high price on the slave market. Surely you're already aware of that.
I was not.
Well, now you are. Excuse me.
Just one moment. You see, the truth is, you're actually the first elf I've ever met. And if you could use some assistance, I'd love to offer my services.
I don't need your help. This matter concerns my kind, and we shall deal with it ourselves. I don't need you getting in my way. Farewell, Silver Knight.
But I'm not...
Doesn't need my help, huh? It doesn't matter how you slice it. This is one of those quests where you have to help out the beautiful elf girl! No true gamer would pass up this opportunity! This will be tough. She barely said anything to me. Didn't even mention her name. So exactly how am I supposed to find her again? Still! I can't just forget about the first elf girl I've ever spoken to. I refuse to give up! Okay. You awake, Ponta? I know what we're going to do tomorrow. forest should be close by. These woods are way denser than the ones I escorted Miss Marka through. According to the guild, there should be plenty of elves living around here. What's the matter, Panta?
One of them got away. Catch her then!
What if we hear? We may not have found that girl, but we tracked down the evildoers. And I've got a bone to pick with them.
Hold it! It ain't nice running off, leaving your friends behind. I got her, Mr. Udalon.
Put her in shackles, then.
Sir!
Big surprise. Yet another elf brat. Doesn't take very much to break these elves, does it? Oh, what's this? Quite the mean look you gave me. You know, I don't think you realize just who's in control here. I know. Since you're already on your knees, why not try begging for mercy? If you do a good job, maybe I'll spare your little friends.
Please, sir. Let us go.
Ha! No!
Mr. Udalon, it's gonna be hard selling them if they're damaged.
Huh? Are you telling me what to do? Don't forget you work for my father, but that can be changed.
Please forgive me, sir.
Now go do your job. Load her in the cart with the rest. Got it?
Sir!
No doubt. Those are the elf hunters she mentioned. And from what I witnessed, they look down on other races. I guess some things in this world aren't fantasy.
Make sure you find any that are missing. We don't have nearly enough to bring to the market.
Oh, what's wrong? You scared I'm going to brand you as well? That girl said to stay out of elf affairs, and to mind my own business. But I can't just stand back and ignore this! Oh yeah, here we go!
I finally tracked you down.
What do you want?
I'm here to take those children back.
Now there's a find. That woman's a dark elf, sir. You don't see them every day. She'll fetch a high price on the market.
Mouthy women like this one don't really do anything for me. She's all yours.
Well, in that case, maybe we'll just have to show her a good time instead. Ah! Get off my arm!
She fought back? What the hell is she?
There's no doubt about it. She's one of them. That woman's an elf warrior.
Very impressive. She's skilled with that sword. When she said she didn't need any help, it wasn't just bravado.
Hold it right there.
That is, unless you don't care what happens to them.
You use children as shields? You're pure scum.
Go ahead and keep talking back, see what happens. Trust me, you're not gonna think it's pretty, but I will. Seems like that got under your skin. Well, you're gonna love this. Oh, not bad. Those cheeks needed some color.
You're a dead man now!
What fire in those eyes. Maybe I did need to break a strong woman after all. Nice change of pace.
Hold still now. Just gonna examine the merchandise.
I'm afraid I'll have to break my promise.
first. It's all right. I'm here. Just hold on. I'll get you all out. Where's the key?
Pardon. Perhaps I could be of help.
I told you this concerns my people, not yours.
You did, but I assumed the children's safety was more important. You're out of danger. There's no need to fear. I'm a friend. You can trust me.
He's right. You're safe. You no longer have to be scared.
What a relief they're out of harm's way.
Mana eating collars. I can't believe they were using these.
What does it do exactly?
They're designed to prevent us from using our spirit magic. This is the reason why they couldn't escape. What am I supposed to do? I won't be able to remove them, not all the way out here.
Right. Let's see about taking them off.
I just told you that I'm not able to do...
Uncurse! That's a mighty deep cut. Here!
The pain is gone.
You're far too young to bear scars. Are you hurt anywhere else?
No, thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Healing magic and curse dispelling? Without any long-winded incantations. Whoever this human is, it's obvious they're no ordinary knight.
Up you go! Look how high!
You'll be relieved to know 4 children have been rescued. Send someone for them. Location, the Elf Forest near Diento. It's not far from the main road, so they should be easy to find. I'll wait with them.
What in the world was that strange-looking bird? It looked like you were speaking to it.
It's a whispering fowl. A type of spirit creature able to remember speech. We pass messages with them.
Interesting. So kind of like a carrier pigeon mixed with a voice recorder.
Voice recorder? What's that?
Nothing. I'm speaking gibberish. Yeah.
I see. It's extremely difficult for any human to tame a spirit creature. But for elves, it comes easier. Whispering fowl trust us, and our society depends on them.
Gadzooks! What a fascinating animal! You learn something new each day.
Your escorts are here. Sisters, you're going to see home again.
Yay!
Well, I suppose this is where we part, my friends. Don't give me those sad faces. If you encounter any more villains, rest assured I will come running to your aid and save the day.
Thanks a million, Mr. Armor. Goodbye. Till next time.
Right. Fare thee well.
You're not like the other humans, that's for sure. The only ones I've ever dealt with before have been barbaric and dangerous. Also, you're capable of using the legendary teleportation magic. Just who in the world are you?
No one of significance, but you may call me Ark. I'm a wandering mercenary.
Yeah.
And this here is Ponta, my traveling companion.
I am known as Arion Glennis Maple. I'm a proud elf warrior. You have my gratitude for intervening.
I only did what needed to be done.
Donka's whispering fowl is here.
Miss Arion. They have made their headquarters in the village of Diento. Come and lend your assistance at once. We're going to rescue the others.
Now then, you said you were a sword for hire, right?
Yes, I did.
In that case, Sir Ark, I would like to immediately request your services. Until this moment, I have never trusted anyone who is not an elf. But in that case, Sir Ark, I would like to request your services.
You wish to hire me?
Yes.
Of course. But what about your comrades? Won't they have some concerns?
It's true, I imagine many of them won't be very pleased. And if you were any other human, I wouldn't dare risk it. However, you haven't shown any prejudice against my kind, and you helped me save the children. Even a spirit creature accepts you. Therefore, you will also have my full trust. So please lend me your hand, and aid me in rescuing my fellow kin.
Very well. It would be my pleasure. You have my sword, Lady Ariana.
Guess who? Yeah, it's Ark. Just living a low-key and conspicuous life. Well, mostly. After meeting up with Lady Ariana, I'm starting to reconsider my agenda.
Unbelievable. Somehow, we're here. That's Lydell River. In which case, that would be Diento in the distance.
Indeed. I wanted to avoid a scene and not teleport into town. We're within walking distance.
Truly remarkable. You teleported without even using an incantation.
Do you still think I'll be useful?
Yes, of course. I can't think of a better power for this mission.
Shall we? The sun is setting, and we still need to meet this contact of yours.
You're right.
Now then, what's the plan?
We wait here until Donka arrives. It shouldn't be too much longer.
Oh, that soon?
So we're meeting another beautiful elf warrior like Ariane. No telling how attractive this Donka is.
Arian.
You made it.
Whoa, this guy? He's one mean-looking elf.
Apologies for making you wait.
No, we only just arrived a moment ago, Donka.
He's your comrade?
Yes, I am. And who might you be?
His name is Ark, a mercenary who's agreed to help us.
A hired sword.
We'll draw attention on the street. Let's discuss this elsewhere.
Agreed.
Here you go. It's been a while. If memory serves, about
But
2 years.
Ark, there's so much food. You're sure you're not hungry?
Yes, quite full, I assure you.
There is no way I'm taking this helmet off in front of them. They'd be all over me the second I did. Don't hurt me.
This is Donka Niel Maple, an elf warrior like myself. He's been on a fact-gathering mission.
Maple. But isn't that also your last name?
Yes,
Are you siblings? Or...
we're not. For our elvish given names, we use our parents. That's based on our gender. Last names are our village, and then finally you combine them. In other words, we're citizens of the city of Maple, from the Great Canada Forest. Thus, we share last names.
I don't see the point of explaining it to him.
By the way, Sir Donka, what have you found out?
Goa beef skewers are considered a Diento delicacy. The flavor's wholly unique to this town specifically. They raise their livestock here.
He stonewalled me!
For drink, a nice mug of honey beer, brewed using the finest grade of honey from the nearby verdant fields. No finer refreshment exists, surely. Quite good, quite flavorful. Now, what's this?
He's a mercenary. When I encountered the elf hunters in the woods, Ark here lent a hand in aid. So I've hired him for the rescue mission, to help us out.
Did you now?
He's not your typical mercenary, though. He uses teleportation magic.
Teleportation? Are you sure?
There are limitations, but yes.
That's a Ventu Vulpus.
Ark calls her Ponta. They're traveling companions.
A magic user who has a spirit creature for a companion. It sounds like he might be of some use to us.
Tell me, were you able to locate their base of operations?
Yes. It's near the entertainment district. We'll find the missing elves inside. Just one problem. The area is fairly active even in the evenings.
We'll wait until nighttime, when fewer people will be in the vicinity after dark.
You're right. For now, I suggest we remain right here.
Then it'll be some time before we take action. I'll meet you again in about an hour. I have some crucial errands to attend to.
Understood. We will be waiting for you.
Ponte, come along.
I'm surprised.
About what?
This arc, you placing trust in an outsider.
Earlier, when I was fighting the traitors, I would have been caught, or even worse, if he hadn't decided to intervene on my behalf.
Perhaps you underestimated your opponents. Or were you just impatient?
I failed. I'm no warrior. Not like my sister. I know.
It's true. Yvine would have likely defeated them with ease. Although, comparing you is pointless. Despite your youth, you've acquitted yourself admirably. With more experience, one day you will stand as her equal.
I hope.
Tell me the truth. This human, do you honestly think that he can be trusted?
Yes.
Very well. Then we'll leave it at that.
Good thing taking out those bandits may be a nice profit. So many options. Which stall first? Right then. Go with beef skewers! Salt grilled rainbow sword trap! Seasonal fruit pizza! And the Diento specialty, honey beef! Bon appetit! Yum! All that's missing is spare ribs! It's gonna be a long night. Best if we eat as much as we can.
Got word on when we're sending them out. First thing tomorrow morning.
Life's gonna be easy for a while after this job's taken care of.
One of our warriors will free us before then. By the morning, you'll all be dead.
Stop, you got me shaking.
Come here.
She's right. Someone will come rescue us.
All right. It's time. That's the place.
They even have guards at the rear entrance.
A skeleton crew, but still too many to sneak past.
Yes, they're no lazy bones.
Good thing they look like numbskulls.
Still, the question is, how much time do we have before we're discovered? Once we've freed the elves, any enemies we encounter will meet death. I'm curious, Ark. Can you teleport us up to that window?
No problem.
First, let's get out of sight. The light from the magic circle will alert them to our presence.
No, that won't be necessary. Place your hands upon me.
That's short-range teleportation magic. How? Just who in the world are you?
A simple mercenary.
Honestly, I'm impressed.
There's nobody inside. We'll be able to sneak in through here.
Be careful.
Right. Kind of tight. Almost there. Hey, you could have told me that was an option all along.
You needn't worry. Both of us looked away.
Then why were you both waiting outside?
You did admirably, considering the size of the window.
Let's move.
Killed while they slept.
A single slash across each of their throats. The blood hasn't even dried.
Meaning this happened recently.
It would appear we're not the only ones who have business here.
I'm not sure what we've stepped into, but I suggest we find the prisoners as soon as possible.
We'll be able to cover more ground if we split up. Stay alert.
Footsteps? Never even heard of them. There's a keyhole. That'll work.
More bodies.
Who's killing them? The kunai were just a ruse. A ninja? And on top of that... One with furry ears and a tail? Let's go!
You know what I am. There's no possible way you could be familiar with my kind.
I don't know what to say. It's pretty obvious that's what she is.
You're no run-of-the-mill intruder. I beg your pardon. A spirit creature has chosen to be your companion. Since that's the case, it's clear your intentions are good.
I suppose that's her way of offering an apology, or the closest I'll get.
Your motives aren't malicious. You must be here to free the captive elves.
Is that your reason too?
No, I was searching for something and couldn't find it. The elves you're looking for are imprisoned underground.
What's this?
Information that should be useful to you and your allies. Real quick, to make up for attacking you, I'll tell you one more thing. 2 elves are captive at the Lord's Manor.
What?
We'll meet again soon.
Wait! Who are you?
Didn't even get the chance to ask her name. Still, though, I had no idea being friends with spirit creatures was so rare. Are you sure you're okay with this arrangement, Pata? She mentioned this would be useful. Let's take a look. Hold on!
A contract for purchasing elf slaves? Look, the name here.
Yes. To think that the Lord of Diento himself would be involved in the slave trade.
As for the captive elves, they're being held in the basement. We'll also find 2 more prisoners at the Lord's Palace.
Thanks, but between the contract and what you told us, where'd this info come from?
I get the feeling if I bring up that furry-eared ninja, it would only complicate things.
Oh, well, I captured one of the guards and they confessed everything.
How impressive.
So then, what's next? How should we proceed from this point on?
We'll finish up here and then head to the palace.
Who are you people?
Obviously, they're intruders.
Perfect. So much for making it underground without being noticed by anyone.
We fight through anybody who stands in our way.
Agreed.
Don't just stand there! Let's kill them all!
Dance fire! Light this sword ablaze! Let's move. Each adversary will taste the same conclusion. Death.
This way.
Whoever they are, they're strong. How did they make it down here?
I'm Ariane Glennis Maple. We're breaking you out.
Warriors for Maple!
Ark. No need to be frightened. He's nice. You're safe. They can't hurt you anymore.
Good. We're all finished here then.
Would you?
Understood. Let's be on our way. Gate! Isn't that... Uncurse!
You broke a sealing curse without any trouble at all. Just who is this sellsword?
Thank you for freeing us! Thank goodness! Right! You will forever have our gratitude! Yeah, you were alive! Thank you! We won't forget this! I'm relieved! Rescue us.
Arian, this isn't over yet. While I make sure the children get home, take care of the rest. I'm counting on you.
Right.
Ark, there are more captured elves. You two should be able to rescue them. Watch Arian. For me.
I shall. That's the Lord's palace, I take it.
Yes. Ark, do you mind? It's nothing.
Right. Here we go. Dimension move!
Will they be alright if there's only two of them?
Yes. If they work as a team, they should be able to sneak in and out of the building without any problems.
Somehow, that knight knew what a ninja was. Whoever you are, something tells me our paths will cross again.
Hi there, it's me, Ark. Alongside the elf warriors Lady Ariane and Donka, we entered the base in Diento. Our mission? Find their captured brethren. While there, I ran into a furry-eared ninja who told me about even more prisoners being held nearby. Did I mention the ninja had a tail? After we saved the elves below the hideout operation, our next goal was to free the captives being held at the Lord's castle. Donka led the children home, meaning Lady Ariane and I are on our own.
If you're gonna do it, come on, you flea-dicked bastard! Get it over with!
What a knack for inventing the most colorful endearments. And those fiery eyes that look at me as if I were trash. Stop, you're giving me chills. Well, Udalon, not only did you accompany the elf hunters without permission, after losing the goods, you had the nerve to show your face. Obviously, you don't know how to handle these creatures. What a pathetic child. Pay attention, because I'm about to show you. This is the only way to deal with their kind.
Up there. It looks like we can enter through the bell tower. The Lord's chambers should be near the top of the palace.
How can you be sure?
Haven't you heard the old saying? The higher the place, the higher the chance you'll find smoke or fools.
I'm convinced. Should cut down on our search.
Where the hell did you two come from?
What the?
Do you even know where you are? All trespassers will be punished.
Well, so much for the element of surprise.
Wyvern Slash!
We've got to find a way to lose these soldiers, and fast.
Did you find them? No, it's like they disappeared. They couldn't have gotten far, so let's split up and keep searching.
That was close.
We managed to lose them, despite alerting the entire castle of our presence.
For the time being, at least. Let's hurry.
Stop it!
What's the matter?
Master Triton, it's an emergency.
Can't you tell I'm in the middle of something?
Sir, we have intruders. They managed to breach the palace somehow.
Is that all? Tell me something. Why haven't you dealt with it already?
I would, but I don't even think they're human.
What now? Who are you two? Good evening. I'm Ark. Hope you don't mind us dropping in so late.
We're rescuing those girls.
It's those psychos from the forest!
Miss Arion's here.
How'd they manage to sneak past the guards anyway?
How dare you barge in here? Who in the bloody hell do you think you are?
It's okay. You can rest easy now.
Oh, thank goodness. We're free.
We knew you would come and rescue us.
Leaving so soon. A hidden room? Well, what do we have here? Lady Arion! Come look at this.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Don't mind me. Bunch of wretches! Do you really believe this gross humiliation will go unpunished? I am the Marquis of the Rodent Kingdom, for crying out loud!
You're gonna cry!
Sure, he's scum, but don't you think you're taking things a bit too far?
He was the one who thought it'd be wise to break the treaty. I can hardly see any problem exacting retribution for his betrayal. Do whatever you wish with him, until you're satisfied.
Right in the... that hurts. Oh, God, he's gonna feel that every single day of his life.
Lord Triton, are you alright, sir? Capture those intruders, now!
Lady Orion, you keep them occupied. I have matters to attend to in this hidden room.
Huh? What?
Resistance will show you no mercy!
Fire dance! Burn along my blade!
Miss, what now?
The two of you need to escape. Go meet up with Donka. Then head for Lalatoya.
Yes, ma'am.
What a hole! Do-do-do-do!
Ark found a gold bar.
All right. I'm finished up on my end. What are you doing?
Lady Orion, while we damaged their organization, you'd be surprised how quickly they can rebuild. With these.
What are you talking about?
Consider the following. After we leave this place, they'll most likely try to re-establish their kidnapping syndicate. But if we were to deprive them of their funds...
Without their gold reserves, their operation wouldn't be able to recover. A truly brilliant plan, Ark.
Yes, she totally bought it.
Out of curiosity, when did you have the time to set up those explosions?
I thought it was you who had planted them. As far as I know, we're the only ones who infiltrated the castle, and Donka should be escorting the other elves back home.
In any case, I think we should take our leave.
she didn't set off the explosions. I wonder who did. Possibly that furry-haired ninja.
With that, I feel I have fulfilled our contract.
You have. I'm extremely grateful for your help. I hope this will be a sufficient reward. Although, it's not much compared to the hidden stores you made off with.
Many thanks.
Tell me, Ark, what are you planning to do now?
Well, I didn't have anything in mind.
Seeing how that's the case, would you like to come visit the Elflands with me?
The Elflands? With you?
It's not just here. My kin are still being held captive all over. But with your help, we can continue freeing them.
The frickin' land of elves? That sounds fantasy as all hell! I wanna go! Not tomorrow, not soon, but right this second.
Do you think they would welcome an outsider like myself?
We'll need to meet with the Elder first. Nothing can be done without their permission.
Finally, a chance to meet the top brass! This is too good to be true!
No matter what, sitting down with this elder is necessary.
Are you worried? It's important to demonstrate that I trust you. And to that end, I must first introduce you to those who I trust equally as much.
Lady Arion, the fact is I can never remove my armor.
When you do meet with the village elder, you're going to speak with them face to face at the very least. Is there a reason you can't?
A very good one, actually. If I remove my helmet, you may feel compelled to turn your sword on me.
And if I were to give you my solemn word that won't happen, then will you reveal your face?
At first, I was only interested in showing I wasn't as useless as she thought. But traveling alongside her...
Very well.
Ark, what happened to you?
I'm not sure myself. The truth is, when I woke up, I found my appearance had changed. Most likely from a curse.
It's either that, or I tell her I got transported to this world looking like my video game character. Which I doubt she'd understand.
If you were truly undead, then you'd have the corruption of death. Basically, you couldn't use healing spells or the power of light to break curses. Not to mention, a spirit creature wouldn't be as attached to you as Ponta is. So listen, Ark. Without fail, you've continuously lent me your strength and helped save my dear comrades. Which is why your secret will be safe among the elves. I promise we will not break your trust. Furthermore, if your appearance was caused by a curse, it's possible the Elder may have some knowledge how to lift it.
That would be wonderful. I want nothing more than to be rid of this hex. To resume a life where I can show my face.
Then it's decided. Let us swear an oath. On my name, Arion Glennis Maple. You have my word. We won't harm you.
And my name is Ark, on a quest to break the curse upon me. I am at your disposal, my lady.
What a twist. Here I am, on a journey to break the spell I originally invented as part of my character's backstory. It may be late, and the pale glow of the moon overhead is the only source of light. However, the path before me is clear.
This matter with Marquis Diento. Do we know what party was responsible?
We don't, Father. Not yet. Although, there are some rumors that the elves were behind the attack on the castle.
Hearsay, then. I'm curious what makes you think it was worth mentioning in the first place, Zect.
If Marquis Diento was indeed guilty of capturing and selling elves to the Eastern Empire, he would have been in violation of the treaty. So it makes sense why they would seek revenge against him.
The Marquis? Impossible.
Sounds like more baseless rumors. Do you have proof of any of this, Brother Sect?
How strange. Why is it that you're so eager to defend Marquis Diento, Dockeres?
I won't allow you or anyone else to impugn the nobility of this kingdom based solely on court gossip!
Calm yourselves. Dockeres is correct. We cannot condemn the Marquis without sufficient evidence. However, these troubling allegations do demand further investigation.
Fine.
We should make inquiries as to what exactly occurred in Diento without further delay. Tell me what your current take on the matter is, Yoriana.
I am also quite aware of these stories. If they're true, well, it means the treaty with the elves has effectively been broken. If that happens, no doubt it would raise tensions between our kingdom and the other nations. We should ascertain the truth. It's imperative we arrange a meeting and speak with the elves in person. If they were to seek retribution by halting their arrangements with Limbold, you can imagine the aftermath of such an outcome.
No doubt the other countries would hold us responsible and vilify us, right?
Yes.
While the magical equipment would be bad enough, withholding the rune stones needed to crop cultivations would be disastrous. We would be courting uprisings from our own nobility as well. Go, Yoriana. Head over to Limbold straight away. Make the proper arrangements so we may speak with the elves.
As you wish, Father. It shall be done.
That's all I have to say regarding these events. Good grief. How did things reach this point?
Such a dense forest. Feels like we're walking in place.
It does. I think we should find somewhere to make camp soon.
Aha! There's better visibility up ahead. Here's your chance, Ark.
Lady Ariane, I shall do some scouting. Leave it to me. Dimension move! That could have gone better.
Is it smart to use your magic when you don't have a clear line of sight?
Smart? No. But still, it paid off in the end.
Thanks for the message. Now head back to Danka and the others, please. Danka's escorting the girls that we rescued. They're safely on their way to Lalatoya.
Excellent news indeed. Speaking of which, do we have far to go until we reach Lalatoya?
It's not that much farther. Just 2 more nights and we should be there.
We did cover a lot of ground today. 1 fish must have not been enough.
Now that you mention it, I suppose. But I should be fine.
Know what? Think I'll hunt us down a bull boar.
I'll keep watch over the fire. No, I shouldn't wake her up. Sit quietly. Be strong.
This should make a nice meal.
I'm back, and I brought dinner.
My sweet little Ponta! Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? You are! That's right! You smell like a fresh summer breeze! Once more! You're so cute! That didn't take long, why am I not surprised? Based on the size of that bull boar, we'd better go ahead and start cleaning it.
By the way, I shall also partake in your fuzziness later, Potter.
Stop it! It's not... I was...
Excuse me. The tea's done steeping.
Oh, thank you very much, Ferna. Lovely aroma.
Princess Yuriarna? Is something bothering you?
It's just... I'm convinced Brother Dakarez is involved in this unsavory business, with capturing and selling elves. And Brother Sect won't stay quiet about it for long.
No. Once the prince's involvement comes to light, the throne will eventually become open for you or Prince Sect. In the proper hands, finally.
Ferna, please.
Princess?
I suggest that you should be more cautious with your words. And at this moment, we should be focused solely on the matter at hand.
The diplomatic mission to Limbold, you mean?
Yes, exactly. The Grand Duchy of Limbold is the only domain that has trade relations with the Elven people. Our top priority right now is arranging a meeting with them. We can't afford to have this conflict escalate further.
Agreed. Though on a much lighter note, if you're meeting the Duke, it will be wonderful getting the chance to see your sister again.
Yes. I wonder how Sariarna is. I do hope she's well. We're nearly there. It should be straight ahead. Welcome to the elf settlement of La Latoya.
Hey there! Yep, it's Ark. We finally made it! The elf settlement of La Latoya.
You up there! I'm Arion Glennis Maple. I have returned after rescuing our kind from their human captors. I request an audience with the Elder at once.
This is an ultra-heaping helping of fantasy. A banquet, scratch that! A mile-line-long buffet! I'm being led inside an elf village? Yes, please. No telling how many live here.
I'm going to get permission from the Elder. Wait here until I get back.
I'm not sure what's more impressive, the size or the age of this place. I've heard elves have centuries-long lifespans, which means this settlement has probably been standing since ancient times. I'm gonna get ya! One, and two, and three.
Hey, sorry about the wait. I got the okay. Come on. This way. Let's get going.
Whoa!
What's that massive tree?
The village elder resides there.
We bid you welcome, Sir Knight. I am Dylan Tog Lalatoya, the elder overseeing this village. My daughter tells me that you're trustworthy.
And my name is Glennis. I'm Arion's mother.
It's a pleasure, Sir Elder. My lady, you may call me Ark. I'm a traveling mercenary. By chance, my path crossed with your... Oh, wait a sec! You're Lady Arion's mother and father?
I just turned 170 this year, and staying there.
How? With magic?
Actually 245. Mom, why do you act this way?
It's true! Elves do have a crazy long lifespan!
So this entire time, you were related to the elder we were supposed to meet?
Did I not mention that?
My daughter has given me a general idea of the events. It seems you've been instrumental in helping rescue our kin. First of all, thank you. On behalf of all elves, we are grateful. That being said, I was taken aback when I learned she decided to attack the Marquis's palace while in Diento.
It was the humans that broke the treaty, Father!
If you wanted to send a clear message to the kidnappers, why would you choose to strike the Lord's home of all places?
Well, you see...
Sir Elder, if you'll allow me to explain.
Now I understand. Your mission was deeper, rescuing the 2 captured girls held by Diento's lord. Your actions were understandable. However, I need to share the situation with the other elders at the next general meeting.
Then I'm going with you.
We will make the journey to Maple tomorrow morning. It's imperative this trafficking contract is also brought to their attention.
Right. Hopefully that concludes the political talk. Because now it's time for dinner. We give thanks for this meal. Please, Ark, you're at home here.
My daughter's informed me about your condition. There's no need for you to be concerned about Glennis and I.
I appreciate it.
Don't hesitate to go back for seconds. Help yourself.
Well, if you insist.
Morning. How'd you sleep, Arky?
Key?
I hope that you got a good night's rest.
Yes. You're up early, Lady Glennis. Have Sir Dylan and Lady Ariane departed already?
They did. Actually, you only just missed them. Wait right here. I'm about to serve up breakfast.
You're too kind.
We've done as you have instructed us, Lord Dylan. The transport circle's ready. The destination, Maple.
Ready to go, Ariane?
Yes. See which tastes better.
Elder Dylan of La Toya. I believe you are here to report on the investigation into these recent kidnappings. You have the floor, so please begin.
Yes, sir.
This is an honor. Thank you for showing me around.
Well, considering how you looked after Ariane, it's the least I could do.
Is this settlement large compared to other elf villages? There seems to be a good many living here.
For reasons of safety, we decided to absorb some of the nearby smaller settlements. Our population's grown to around 4,000.
These kidnappings must be more widespread than I first thought. What's a human doing here?
Are we going to be safe? I've never seen armor like that before.
He must know the Elder.
Hey! Behind you, Mr. Armor!
Oh, I know you two.
You're here. You came to visit us.
Indeed. Lady Ariane was nice enough to host me.
Let me show you. After you healed my leg, it's like nothing happened. You see?
Impressive. Not even I could jump that high. You both take care now.
Thanks. We will. We'll see you around. Bye for now.
I'm sorry about the delay, Lady Glennis. Shall we continue with the tour?
It's fine. They missed you. No need to apologize, Arky. By the way, if you're up for it, how about we spar a bit?
Spar with you? the incident at the Lord's Palace, it can only be described as careless.
Yes, but it was the humans that intentionally broke the treaty, though. 400 years of peace gone. If ever there was a justification for war, this is it.
True, surely they remember. It was merely 600 years ago that our lands were split in two during our great and bloody conflict, and now they act like it never occurred.
What transpired a generation ago for our kind is considered ancient history to them. No human from that time is still alive.
Perhaps we could send a letter explaining to the Rodent Kingdom the impact these events have had on the truce.
And expect what? There's no need for us to justify our actions. If any details emerge, the ones executing this operation would be at risk and eventually summoned by the nation in question. We cannot afford to show any weakness now.
Yes, that is true. The humans are indeed guilty of breaking our agreement. However, attacking the home of a lord is excessive to say the least. If word of this spreads, it could ignite another war. While the operation to liberate our kindred will proceed, we'll watch how the Kingdom of Roden reacts. We have no other choice.
Just so I'm understanding correctly, this is a friendly sparring match between you and me, Lady Glynis.
Yes, and don't hold back. You've seen Ariane fight, haven't you? Well, I was her instructor in how to use a sword, so I ought to prove somewhat of a challenge. Besides, when it comes to dark elves, we're blessed with certain physical abilities. You see, when we want to get the true measure of someone, it usually includes testing their strength. And what's more, you're going to be accompanying my precious little girl on quite a dangerous journey. I want to know my daughter is in good hands.
Of course, it's understandable.
Ready? With that stance? Nope.
Oh, she's fast.
You may have seen me coming, but you reacted with surprise like a true amateur. Dodged the attack, but with minimal movement. Well, get back in position. We're not done yet.
I couldn't have asked for a better scenario. If I'm going to live in this world, I need to be a master of the sword. And here I am, getting a free lesson with a Dark Elf expert, no less.
Hardly. Let's go.
Okay. I'm sorry. I made a mistake, Father.
You acted because you saw no other way of rescuing our fellow kin. You'll continue to search for more captives. And we'll hire Ark in an official capacity to assist you. That took longer than expected. And since we're already here in Maple, it would be nice to see Evine.
I didn't realize you had some business with Sister.
That's right. I don't believe anyone shared the good news with you. This next year, Evine is going to be married.
My sis? No. Not the combat addict who was adamant she would never settle down. She's getting hitched. No way.
Meanie, you were about to go home without even saying hello.
Sister Evine.
Now I've got you. You're staying here?
I would never sneak off. It's good seeing you too.
I'll have you know I skipped my duty because I heard you were here. That's how much I missed your squishy little face, Sissy.
You'll never change, will you?
Hey, Dad. Didn't see you there. But more importantly, I'm not your sister. I'm your big sis. Still, it's a close competition. Look how much you've grown since I saw you last.
I'll be going on ahead.
What? Don't leave me with her! Hard to believe you're older than me.
Seriously, though, I'm proud of what you did. Rescuing our kin. I've heard all about your extraordinary deeds. You become strong.
Me? Strong? No. Compared to you, sis. I still have a long way to go. But what's this I hear about you settling down and getting married anyway?
It's great, huh? That's just like you to be jealous at the thought of someone coming along and stealing your older sister from you.
So tell me what he's like.
He's the serious type and totally sincere, but other times can be a real goofball. Don't pretend you're not curious.
Not that much.
Now it's your turn to share. Isn't it anyone you're interested in, RN?
What? I mean, of course there's nobody that I'm...
You're such a terrible liar. Remember, though, whoever does end up wanting to marry you first, they're gonna have to prove they're a better warrior than me.
Basically, you're never gonna let me get married.
Exactly right!
Could you stop being so clingy?
Dimension move! Try dodging this! I'm vanquished.
How's the sun already setting? I should prepare dinner before the others return. They won't be long. Why don't we venture on home? Come on.
Right, Lady Glennis. You lead the way.
Yeah.
I guess maxing out strength stats will only get you so far in this world.
Yeah.
I still got a lot to learn, Ponta.
Curie, Curie.
I worked up a sweat. There's definitely a bath in my future.
A what?
I've never met someone who was so excited about bathing.
And I am fully prepared to pay.
Arky, you're our guest. While you're in there, perhaps you should give Ponta a good washing too.
Ooh, an excellent idea.
Yeah.
Come on, Ponta, quit your squirming, or we're not gonna get you cleaned up. Whoa, bubble hurricane! Feels like my last bath was ages ago. Nothing like soaking these old bones after working up a sweat. Well, technically I don't sweat, but still. Man, what a sight. Bet I look like a corpse and washed ashore, don't I, Ponta?
Hold your fire, Lady Orion. It's only me, Ark.
You know, you could have at least warned me. Really.
Forgive me.
Is there something wrong, Orion? Your face is red. Nope, everything's fine. Don't worry about it, Mother.
Perfect. I was hoping you'd both be here. Now then, before dinner, let's discuss your agenda moving forward. After meeting with the elders, the decision was reached that your help would be invaluable investigating the names listed in the contract, as well as continuing to free those still captive. Which means, once more, lend us your sword. I'm hiring you to assist Ariane. However, I'm afraid we're unable to offer much in the way of payment for the trouble. The fact is, you've amassed far more wealth than we will probably ever see. Therefore, what if I instead provided information in lieu of coinage?
What kind?
Knowledge I believe would prove useful in breaking the curse upon your body.
Oh.
There is a spring near the Lord Crown. The legends say it has the power to break any curse.
Sounds like what I've been looking for. Right. And what is this Lord Crown?
Of all the different dragonkin in this world, one stands above the rest. They're called Dragon Lords. Wherever these impressive beasts make their home, a rare type of great tree called the Lord Crown grows. There are a number of spirits that dwell within it, which in turn have a variety of effects on the bark and leaves.
One problem. You'll have to enter a Dragon Lord's domain in order to reach it, and any who disturb the spirits will suffer greatly.
Quite the feat. Is it possible to enter this beast's territory and leave in one piece?
For humans, the odds of surviving are slim, but if an elf were to secure permission, you should have safe passage.
How's that sound? Is knowledge and access to the spring a suitable trade for your skills as a warrior?
More than enough.
This curse-breaking stuff, it was just something I made up as part of my character's background, but it's become a whole thing now.
No need to look worried. Not like you'll be alone on this journey. I'll be there by your side, Ark.
You mean it?
So, Ark, your answer. Would you be willing to lend us both your sword and your strength to help our people once more?
It's a deal. Thank you again for the information. I will fight and free your captured kin.
I cannot thank you enough, Ark. We'll remember this.
Hopefully that concludes all the business chatter. I imagine some of you want dinner.
When the sun rises, it's back to freeing elves with Lady Arion. Makes me wonder, though. What if I do look this way because of some actual curse? Sure, it started off as my avatar, but maybe in this world, it's become part of the lore. The mid-tier bishop class have Uncurse in their spell list, so there's a chance I could fix whatever's going on by myself. There's also the high-tier priest class's Holy Purify, but even though that breaks curses, it also ends up causing massive damage to any undead creatures. We'll be safe, and try just the tip of the finger. Uncurse! Huh? Huh? Makes me wonder, though. What if I do look this way because of some actual curse? Sure, it started off as my avatar, but maybe in this world, it's become part of the lore. The mid-tier bishop class have Uncurse in their spell list, so there's a chance I can fix whatever's going on by myself. We'll be safe, and try just the tip of the finger. Uncurse! Huh? Uncurse! 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 Morning, everyone. It's me, Ark. As the sun began to rise, we set out on our grand journey for Olav, the capital of the Rodent Kingdom. It's our best bet to find the criminals listed on the trafficking contract. On an unrelated note, I managed to confirm my suspicions that I look this way because of some sort of curse. I'm able to lift it temporarily using my magic, but after a few seconds, I'm back to bones. Meaning either the curse is self-perpetuating, or there's something else going on.
Everything okay? You seem distracted.
Of course! I was just daydreaming is all.
If you say so. We should be out of the woods here shortly.
Mark, wait! Where are you going?
Away from these things!
I never would have thought someone like you'd be afraid of bugs.
Only when they're the size of my head and trying to kill me.
Believe it or not, there are people that fry up their midsections and eat them.
Are you serious? I imagine that must be an acquired taste.
It's not bad. Nice and crunchy, actually. You should try it sometime.
Should the opportunity arise, I might.
Well, anyway, let's talk about tomorrow. Most people tend to travel by carriage using the road next to the forest to reach Olav. But to save us time, I think we should cut through the forest as a shortcut.
The sooner we arrive, the better, I suppose.
Did you say you two are planning to cut through the woods? You're better off staying away from them. It's too dangerous.
How so?
There are monsters in those woods. About 10 people have been attacked in just the last couple of days. Every last one of them got tangled up with these fierce creatures called haunted wolves.
Haunted wolves? Have they always been there?
I don't believe so. I've only just started hearing about them. Either way, you're better off taking the road.
I assume from your expression you'd like to move as swiftly as possible to save the other elves. You needn't worry. We can manage some wolves.
I agree. If that's all there is, we shouldn't have much of a problem. Right then, tomorrow we'll head through the woods as we originally planned.
Your guards will rendezvous with us further down the road, but I'm told there won't be very many of them. Are you really in that much of a hurry?
The greater the numbers, the slower our pace will be, Verna. We've no choice but to make haste. Our arrival's expected in the Grand Duchy of Limbold.
We'll be embarking shortly, Your Highness.
Those wolves should be appearing any time now.
Indeed.
Is something wrong?
Well, it's just that the tales of haunted wolves are unique. The fur gives off a pale blue light. It's really quite beautiful. I've heard a veil woven with that fur is considered to be the finest gift for a bride-to-be. Coincidentally, my older sister is going to be getting married soon.
Then I take it you'd like to obtain some haunted wolf tales for a veil, right?
Well, yes, of course. But we don't have the time to waste on such an endeavor. That's okay. Ark!
Speak of the devil dogs, and they appear. Illusions!
Be careful!
Oh, crap, how did I forget?
Allow me to explain. Haunted wolves strike in packs. They're more formally known as a type of lupine monster. In order to try and confuse their prey during a hunt, haunted wolves often create multiple illusions of themselves. But what makes them an especially dangerous foe is their pack leader's keen battle sense and intellect.
There's no end to them!
Oh, Stone of Flames, please heed my call and strike down my enemy!
Orion, above you!
Great Ark!
Very impressive. The way she dances around the battlefield is a reminder that strength can only take you so far. Raw power is useful, but it shows its weakness when attacked from multiple directions. So until I have a better grasp on my ranged and magic skills, I need to be careful with fighting enemies like these. But if it's just the boss I'm facing, then I can bring him down. Dimension move! Wait. Fire!
What happened? They just suddenly ran off. Were you fighting with the leader? Is that why they all retreated? Odd. What is that?
giant basilisk you fought had on a ring like that too?
In both situations, they were on creatures not native to the area.
You think there's a connection to the rings?
Can't say for sure.
Forgive me, but do you mind if we stop for a moment?
What for?
Well, I know that we're in a bit of a hurry to get to Olaf, but it would be such a waste, and I promise it won't take long, so maybe...
It's the gift for your sister, right? Let us take a brief rest, then.
Thank you so much. Lovely tales for a lovely veil.
Is there anything I can do to help you relax, Miss Yuriarna? Something to eat, perhaps?
Thank you, Verna, but I'm alright.
Is there something weighing on your mind?
There is. This mission for me to travel to the Grand Duchy of Limbold. Father ordered it himself. And while it's been carried out in secret up until now, I can't help but feel a bit anxious about it. If my suspicions are correct, Brother Dockerez is most likely involved with the elf slave trade, so he's bound to be displeased with this round of negotiations. And I doubt Brother Sect, with his ambitions for the throne, will let things play out without getting involved. I just hope it doesn't land us in trouble.
Enemies! We are under attack!
Princess!
That should do the trick.
After today's battle, I think one thing is obvious. I have all these fighting skills and magic powers, but until I learn how to use them, they're practically useless. Next time I have the chance, I should ask Lady Ariane for combat training.
Something wrong, Hunter. Hunter, wait! Lady Ariane, pardon me, but I'll be right back.
Don't take too long.
Did something happen, Ponta? What is it?
Don't let them do the princess! Keep them from the carriage!
I'll hold them off! Run for it!
Nicely done. Sir, make sure it looks like the work of bandits, which luckily for you means any valuables are yours, on top of your payment.
I found a memento of Princess Yuriarna.
What a shame she had to die this way. I bet the poor girl never even saw it coming. What is it now?
This weird little thing's attacking me!
Who cares? Just kill the bloody thing.
Roger that, sir. Care to explain what it is you're doing here?
Who's that knight with? He said too much! Kill him!
Fire Beretta! Casting rock shot!
This girl's dressed like a High Lord. I'm guessing they killed her. If this were an online game, being killed or resurrected by a passing player would be met with resounding appreciation. But who knows what'll happen if I do it in this world?
There's not a scratch on him! He's a freak!
Could it be?
It's an ambush!
Allow me to return the favor!
Several of them got away, but I don't think they'll be coming back. Since no one's around to watch, it's probably a good time to try this out. Hope this works. Regeneration! This magic can revive someone and fully restore their vitality. But if the injuries were too severe, or too much time has passed since death, then it might fail. Was I fast enough? All right! Ponta, please keep an eye on this girl for a second. I'm gonna see if I'm able to revive the others. Regeneration! Regeneration! The body's too badly damaged for this poor guy. Regeneration! 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 Regeneration!
Is that a guardian angel?
Princess! 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 Princess!
What's going on? Verna! You're still alive?
Yes, I'm fine. I just woke up without a single scratch, but I do remember being stabbed. Some of the men are still dead, but most of them have somehow been resurrected. What in the world happened after we died?
My dress is covered in blood. That wasn't a dream. There's no doubt that we were attacked and killed by some unknown force. But who?
Oh, thank goodness you're safe, Princess. What could be responsible for this?
I'm certain that this miracle was sent to us by God himself.
Verna, gather the men. Right. Soldiers, at attention! Her Highness Princess Yuriarna wishes to address you.
Brave men, only moments ago we were each struck down and left for dead. However, God has not forsaken us.
Yes, it was by his divine grace that we were brought back.
We cannot afford to let this act of God go to waste.
So we will honor his decision to save us by moving forward. With this newfound strength, there is nothing that can stop us. Make haste! Onward to Limbolt!
Capture as many horses as you can. We need to swap out the one.
I figured that girl might have been a noble at most, but she's actually royalty. You know, now that I think about it, using magic that can revive the dead might not have been the best idea. Especially since I just so happen to resurrect a princess. I probably just changed the course of history. I'm sure it's not too big of a deal, right, Ponta?
It's about time you came back. What took you so long? Did you run into any trouble?
Trouble? Of course not. Ponta just needed to go for a bit of a stroll is all. I see you've obtained your wolf tails.
This is more than enough fur. It'll make for the most beautiful veil.
Well done. Shall we be on our way?
Let's go.
Come over here, see our wares.
We've got the best deals in town. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
Ooh, I guess this is the city's thriving market.
It certainly is lively.
What the?
You think you can push me around like that, you little shit? Shame on me for trying to show you a little compassion.
A fight?
How barbaric. And right in the middle of the market.
Don't you ignore me when I'm talking to you. Stop! Oh, my eyes! My eyes!
What's the matter? Can't fight fair?
I would rather
rather take you all at once.
What'd you say, you little... I'll make you eat those words!
Shall we lend a hand to the young lady?
Judging from the looks of it, we would only get in her way. I told you.
I'd hate to be on her backside. Lady Orion, I think I've got on her bedside!
Well, maybe you shouldn't have been staring at her.
So, we meet again. I'm pleased to see that your mission in Diento was successful.
Wait a second. It's you. From before. The furry-eared ninja!
Hello there, it's your boy, Ark. While we were venturing through the royal capital of Oav, I ran into that furry-eared ninja again.
You did a pretty fine job of freeing those elves, I must say. On that subject, there's something I would like to discuss with you. Are you free at the moment?
Who is she?
I didn't have time to explain during our assault in Diento, but she gave me the training contract and the information about your kin in the palace. As for her name, I'm not sure.
Allow me to remedy that. Please call me Chiyome. I'm one of the Jinshin clan's 6 ninja.
Jinshin?
Separate both parts. You have Jin, which means blade, and Shin is heart. Combine the words and it becomes those who endure.
A real shinobi!
But we shouldn't talk out here in the open. Let's go somewhere a little more private.
The capital city is as impressive as I'd imagined.
On top of that, she's from the Jinshin clan! What'd she say? Jin is blade and Shin is heart, right? Together they mean those who endure. Know what that sounds like? In kanji, Yaiba plus Kokoro equals shinobi! Called it! I knew right away! She's a ninja! A bona fide furry-eared fuzzy-tailed ninja!
Sorry, personal matter. Time for formal introductions. As you've already heard, I'm Ark, a traveling mercenary. And this is Ponta.
I'm Ariane Glennis Maple, a warrior from the Great Canada Forest.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and Pontus as well. Moving on from there, I have something I'd like to ask you, Sir Ark.
Yes? What might that be?
Back when we met in Diento, you called me a ninja, but how could you have possibly known?
I mean, duh. It's pretty freaking obvious that's what she is. But what should I really say?
Back in my homeland, there are spies who dress in attire similar to yours. We refer to them as ninjas.
I see. But that's only known by fellow members of our clan, meaning... If you're already aware of our existence, then you and our great founder must be from the same country.
As in your leader? Just curious. This person who established your clan, are they still alive?
No. The great founder walked the earth around 600 years ago and has faded from this realm into legend.
600 years ago?
Does that mean another Japanese guy was transported to this world centuries before I landed here?
You said that your name's Chiyome, right? So what did you want to discuss with Ark?
She took a big risk back in Diento, searching for the stronghold without any backup. But if it wasn't about saving the elves, then...
My people are enslaved. And I'd like to ask for your aid in freeing them from their captors.
That's what I figured. Despite only being here a short while, it's easy to imagine how beast people are treated in this world, given the relationship I've witnessed between elves and humans. Her mission's just like Lady Ariane's. I wonder how many others are oppressed in this world.
My best guess is that the two of you are searching for the individuals who are listed in the contract. In lieu of payment, I can offer you intel as to their whereabouts.
We appreciate it, but at the moment, I'm under contract with the elves to aid Lady Ariane in saving her king.
Even at such a young age, she's an incredibly skilled ninja. I wish I could help her. It'd bring more unwanted attention, but if I could be of some use, how can I tell her no?
What do you think about her offer? Her information sounds more valuable than gold and would be a fair exchange.
Let me ask you, as far back as you can remember, were you always striving to save your kin?
Yes, it's what I've spent my life training for, to keep growing stronger and rescue as many beast people as possible.
This girl's just like me. Okay then. As if I'd say no. We're so similar. Even though we are from different races, I know her plight.
Lady Chiyome!
Yes?
Count me in. It'd be my honor to assist you.
Yes, and mine as well. Now, let's go ahead and hear what you had in mind and how best we can be of help to you.
Right!
Damn it! Of all times, why'd this happen now? The Haunted Wolf stopped taking orders and at the worst possible moment!
Do you suppose someone has managed to destroy the rings?
If so, then it would mean Duriarna's still alive.
Concerning her whereabouts, we are in the dark. Although she's likely taking back roads in order to avoid us. For now, the search continues.
Imagine if she manages to reach the elves and holds negotiations.
But ever since that assault in Diento, the elves have become considerably more successful in undermining the slave trade. Same for the beast people.
How are we supposed to carry on with our business? Do we know who struck the palace?
The only information we've received is elf-like individuals were present that night. But nothing concrete as of yet. Whoever they are, they'll likely come to Olav.
Once they're here, do you think they'll try to end my life?
Possibly.
What can we do? Something must be done, Cetrion!
I have a safe house. Its existence is a tightly guarded secret. In my opinion, it would be wise for you to make use of it for the time being.
Lady Chiome, earlier you mentioned this great founder was the one responsible for naming the Jinshin clan. Was he also a beast person like you?
No, our great founder, Master Hanzo, was a human.
Hanzo!
Originally, he began serving as a spy under the employment of Revlon Empire. The beast people faced injustice under their government, so Master Hanzo took them under his care, even making some his subordinates. From those humble beginnings, the Jinshin clan was born.
A human named Hanzo? There's no doubt about it! This great founder was Japanese! After landing in another world, not only did he create a ninja clan without any help, but his legend still survives even 6 centuries later! Man, I'm jealous!
Oh, how awesome! This place is
Why is he acting like that?
Trust me, you'll get used to it.
That's Etsat, the infamous slave market, Olaf's largest. Many are held there. We're going in and making sure everyone knows.
How much product we got?
A healthy amount. At this rate, we should make our quota in time for shipping.
Excellent.
The tide's turning. Business has been more difficult than usual as of late.
Yes. Prince Darkarus should be rather pleased with our progress.
If you're looking for the main nerve of the slave trade, it's Etsat Market. Once we launch our attack, reinforcements will appear quickly. Likely, the Royal Army will take action as well.
Sounds like escaping is going to be quite a challenge.
You're right. Thing is, in order for this plan to succeed, you have to be conspicuous. To strike swift and get out fast.
I don't understand.
If I'm being perfectly honest with you, I don't expect everyone involved in the attack to make it out safely.
Basically, Etsat is a decoy.
The idea is to launch simultaneous assaults on the other 4 slave markets in the capital. Several of my comrades have already infiltrated Olaf.
Meaning all the attention will be drawn to Etsat, the largest target, allowing the other locations to be liberated.
There's no way.
No doubt there will be collateral damage. But if sacrificing 10 lives ends up sparing 100 from the tortures of slavery, that's the course of action we must take. The good news is, with both of you assisting, we should be able to minimize any casualties.
In that case, despite knowing the risks, we're still ready to assist any way we can.
I appreciate you wanting to help, but I couldn't ask you to risk your lives.
My teleportation magic should keep us safe.
Teleportation? Then I wasn't mistaken about you suddenly appearing in the room. Sir Ark, you really are a master of space-time ninjutsu, just like our great founder!
Space-time ninjutsu?
That's right! Legend says the great founder was able to wield the exact same ability, allowing him to travel across great distances in the blink of an eye.
I think there's
is slightly different, but I can jump to anywhere that I previously visited in an instant.
With that kind of magic at our disposal, we can avoid any dangerous situations.
Actually, Sir Ark's powers have changed everything. We can free the slaves in Etsat. Oh, right! I'll see you soon. I'm off to go inform my comrades.
Sure, just remember, no need to rush, and watch your back.
Well, you don't have to worry about me. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the attack is tonight, so make any preparations you need to in the meantime.
Am I imagining things, or did she just say that we're breaking into the fortress tonight?
Nope, you did not. So be it. We should set about preparing.
Prepare how?
Time to eat!
So by getting ready, this is what you meant?
You can't fight while hungry. You need to fuel up. I'm impressed. We have the bounty of the sea and the mountains. It's an embarrassment of riches.
Well, various goods from all over the nation flow into the capital. Here, you should try some of these.
I've never seen anything like them before.
Are you sure? Better eat up before it gets cold. And how is it?
Delicious! The texture is extra crispy, with the flavor of mushrooms. What is it?
Dragonfly.
Oh, those bugs from before?
Like I said, they're crunchy on the outside and better than they look. Figured you ought to try them for yourself.
Truly scrumptious. This world is chock full of new flavors waiting to be discovered. Thank you for the meal. Well, shall we?
We're leaving now?
Yes, there's one last thing I need to see to. There. That ought to do it.
Yep, real scary.
If we're going to act as decoys, we've got to go all out.
No offense, but you stand out enough as is.
You should have purchased one of your own.
I'll be all right.
And it only sent me back 13 gold coins.
I'll say this. I wasn't sure if I should, but the truth is, you were ripped off. The scariest part was the price.
Ripped off? The cost reflects its cultural significance. Look at the craftsmanship. Right, Potter? And two, Potter?
Sorry for making you wait.
Oh, Lady Shiome.
Sir Ark, what's with the mask?
Well, the idea was...
Don't worry about it. So, who's this friend of yours?
Another one of the Jinshin clan's 6 ninja, Goemon.
Now you're telling me he's called Goemon? I'm curious. Is Chiome your actual name?
No, you see, it's a title bestowed upon the most skilled among our clan, which is known as the 6 ninja.
Then I was right! Her name really does come from the famous Kunoichi, Mochizuki Chiome! It can't be a coincidence. So if their great founder takes after Hattori Hanzo, and this guy Ishikawa Goemon, I wonder, does that mean the other 6 also have names like Sarutobi Sasuke or even Kirigakure Saizo?
Ark, you're not having second thoughts, are you?
It's not that exactly. Man, he's intense.
Goemon!
Hold on a second.
Not bad for a human. It's nothing compared to your raw power, brother.
What was that?
Intriguing. Must be some kind of bizarre masculine bonding ritual. The strike teams are in place, ready for the signal.
It's time we got things started then.
Yes. Like we had discussed, the two of us will approach from the rear entrance, while Sir Ark and Goemon will enter from the front and distract the guards.
Good luck getting their attention.
They won't be able to look away. Well, so Goemon. Guess that means we're on.
Someone's coming.
A beast person, and what is that thing?
Halt! Stop right there!
Take another step and you'll regret it! Were we not loud enough for you?
We ordered you to stop!
Pardon us. We're here to get conspicuous.
Muscle to stone! Wall smasher!
It's an attack!
It's begun.
Let's move.
Beast person scum! What do you think you're doing in the human capital?
You fools really expected to storm the Etsat market?
Rock style! Muscle to metal! Arm racer!
What is this guy made of?
Both of these freaks are cursed! Seems you cowards will pursue us. Very well, then. Looks like I'll have to take the initiative, and don't count on me holding back. Careful, you don't want to be caught in the wake.
If I'm going to draw the enemy's attention, I'll need some flashy magic.
In that case, rock salt!
Damn, this masked bastard's a mage. We don't have a chance. Send for more reinforcements. That's right. Bring over as many as you've got. This should spook them. Stand your ground!
Muscle to stone! Rock spear strike!
Wow, impressive stuff going on. If you're cutting loose, perhaps I'll join in the fun. Rock Fang, unleash! I don't know about you, but I'm under the impression your ninjutsu and my magic have a boosted cumulative effect!
Most unexpected.
I get the feeling a certain skeleton just gave himself an impromptu burial.
We should go.
You're telling me that the Etsat market is under attack?
Yes. As well as the other 4 slave markets. It seems whoever's responsible is quite skilled. Soon after they forced their way inside, Etsat begged reinforcements be sent.
Then send in additional forces! I refuse to let these barbarians take any more away from me! We must act at once!
Sir.
Oh, the wretched!
Wow, impressive stuff going on. If you're cutting loose, perhaps I'll join in the fun. Rock Fang, unleash! I don't know about you, but I'm under the impression your ninjutsu and my magic have a boosted cumulative effect!
Most unexpected.
Looks like there aren't any guards present.
They all must have left to try and deal with Ark and Goemon.
Let's make this quick.
Right.
We're on.
Should I blow it away with magic?
No, I'll handle it.
The quiet approach, impressive.
After you.
Intruders have broken through the front gate! The Royal Army should be arriving soon! We have to hold out until they get here!
Hanta.
Who are you? You are intruders?
Body to water. Liquid wolf fang!
So that's ninjutsu. Nicely done, Shiome.
There they are! Get them!
Blazing embers, heed my call, consume all to ash and dust!
Not bad yourself, Lady Ariane.
Come on!
The two of you are jailers?
My name is Shiome of the Jinshin clan. We've come to rescue every last one of you. After we let you out of your cells, please follow our instructions.
Did she say the Jinshin clan? Are we actually getting out?
It can't be. They're here to save us.
Hurry! Please! Out of here.
Everyone, split up and quickly open the remaining cells. Whoever is strong enough to fight, arm yourself with weapons from the fallen soldiers.
There they are! Don't let the intruders or the slaves escape! If you can't capture them, make sure they're dead!
Go and free the rest!
I owe you one!
Dang, could have sworn I got fragged.
So Goemon, if I survived, I know you did! Impenetrable sheath, muscle to metal, arm bracer! Ooh, no problems here, brother. Looks like we dealt with most of him. This is a perfect opportunity to lend a hand freeing the captives. Let's rendezvous with Lady Chiome.
Goemon, Sir Ark.
You're back! How'd it go?
Everything went smoothly on this end.
And the imprisoned beast people?
They're gathered in the hall.
Were you able to free all of them?
Everyone who was there. However, we still have the building in the back.
The castle should be sending reinforcements any minute. We must make haste.
Right.
I will remain here. Lend Chiome your strength. Without anyone watching your back. Take care of our people. I'll be fine. So Goemon. Can't argue with that.
Body to water. Liquid wolf fang!
We're saved! We can go home!
So foul, like the stench of...
It's the injured and the sick. When they couldn't be sold off, the humans had no use for them.
I failed you all.
Lady Chiome, there's not much time. We should get everyone to safety.
Yes, I'll need your help.
Unbreakable strength, muscle to metal, arm bracer!
everyone!
The reinforcements already arrived?
Quickly!
That ought to be the last group of beast people.
I've received word the other markets have been liberated. The mission was accomplished.
Ark, are you going back?
Yes. Watch over them till I return. I'm putting an end to this.
Damn it! What's with this beast person, huh? How's this monstrosity not dead yet?
Sir Goemon, you held them off well.
You returned.
The others are free.
He just appeared out of thin air. It doesn't matter. We'll skewer the both of them.
You mind if I join you for the final round?
By all means.
Let's wipe this disgusting place off the map!
Rockfang Unleashed!
Muscle to stone! Rock Spear Strike!
Quite the show they're putting on.
I wonder if Sir Ark will escape unharmed.
By now, I'm convinced he'll have little trouble facing a Dragon Lord.
Lady Arion, if you would.
A light.
I promise you, I will become stronger, so no one will suffer as you did. I swear on my honor as a ninja.
Why haven't I received a report on Edset yet? I'm in the dark here! Within the Royal Army, there seems to be confusion. Enough excuses! I'll get the answers on my own. There's no need to concern yourself, Prince Dakares. You're already a corpse. What are you? Cetrion, I don't understand.
You've proven yourself, once again.
I am humbled by your praise. Prince Sect.
Without fail, you've arranged these grim matters flawlessly.
After learning beast people infiltrated the castle town, I realized it worked in our favor. Whatever their motive, it provided an ideal opportunity.
Yes, the timing couldn't have been better.
Also, regarding news of Yuriarna's fate, despite losing wolves and men to this mysterious night, events are proceeding as planned. One who did escape managed to secure some of Princess Yuriarna's personal effects.
Our next step will announce she was tragically killed in a plot orchestrated by her treacherous brother.
Sir.
Such a terrible shame, isn't it, Dakares? You proved to be an obedient vassal to the Holy Revlon Empire. And this is your reward. There are no obstacles in my way. The throne of the Rodin Kingdom will be mine.
Sir Ark, Lady Arion.
Where are the others?
Safe and on their way back home.
I see. That's a relief.
Sounds like a victory to me.
Yes.
What's the matter, Sir Goemon? Impressive!
Saved by my friend, the great hero.
If anyone's deserving of the name Goemon, it's you.
Never have I seen such splendid fighting!
Figures. Here we go again. Those two have something in common beyond words.
We can't let them outshine us, though, can we, Chiome?
Right. I must become stronger. The best there is. So I can save more lives.
Look, cast your eyes upwards! The rising sun smiles down on our brotherhood!
Warrior and a poet!
Just one more time, I have to offer my gratitude for all your hard work.
Don't worry about it.
Indeed, we helped your cause because we wanted to. But now that you're finished here, where will you go?
There's a hidden village, deep within the Calcut Mountains. I pray you'll stay safe.
We will.
More importantly, I still need to provide you with the information I promised. We've got great prices! Dear Yuriarna, I'm so relieved. I never thought I'd hold you again, and yet here you are.
I'm afraid my belated arrival couldn't be avoided. Forgive me.
Imagine my horror when I heard you were slain by Dakares. I swear my heart nearly stopped.
What do you mean slain by Brother Dakares? Whatever you've been told, you must share it with me immediately.
All we know is this. Apparently some trouble arose in Olaf. Dakares was the mastermind behind it all, and General Cetrion put an end to his life.
Prince Dakares is dead? What on earth is going on? In other words, Brother Sect is next in line to ascend the throne and become king. Still, I fail to see how any of this proves he was the one behind the attempt on my life.
The necklace Mother gave you. He had it. I know just how special it is to you. It must have been taken as some sort of proof of death.
I imagine that's the real reason it was stolen during the raid. First, my carriage is ambushed, then shortly after the supposed mastermind is killed. I wonder if Brother Sect was behind the whole thing. It seems highly unlikely the attack was ordered by Brother Dakares.
But all that really matters is that you're here, still alive and well. We must inform our poor father at once.
No, sister, we won't. The world is convinced that I'm dead. We mustn't give them a reason to doubt that idea. I'm certain that we can use this in our favor. Even though his path to ascendancy is cleared, my cautious brother will continue to play it safe. He'll be in no hurry to take the throne. For now, I will carry out my duty from behind the scenes. Arrangements must be made for me to speak with the elves. I desperately need your help, sister. Not only for the sake of their race, but our own.
Did you send a message telling them our situation?
Yes, this has become larger than I could have ever imagined. It's best if Donka is kept informed on what we found out.
So, shall we press onward?
Now, for what I promised in exchange for helping my people. While you already have the names of the trafficking contract, what you don't know is where the enslaved elves are being taken. They're going to the Holy Revlon Empire in the East.
Of all places, the Holy Revlon Empire.
I wonder what this nation is like. Knowing would probably help me better understand her circumstances. Since hearing its name, I sometimes catch Lady Arion wearing a pretty serious expression on her face. Also, let's not forget, I wanted to help that war on a local level, but now this is becoming an international affair.
Let's quicken our pace, Ark.
Off we go. Our next stop, the Holy Empire of Revlon.
As we head over the horizon, who knows what new adventure awaits us?
Our spies have sent word back on events in Roden. You might be interested to know that Prince Dakaras has been slain by Prince Sect, Emperor Domitianus.
How inconvenient. And after I provided him with rings. Any news on Yuriarna's assassination?
We've been informed that the princess is no more.
Everything went exactly as planned then.
Regrettably, when the operation commenced, the rings had somehow already been destroyed. The wolves proved worthless in carrying out the attack. At this current time, we believe the princess was killed by a different assailant.
Sect, most likely. With her dead and the people looking for answers, he could have easily placed the blame on Dakaras.
It appears so.
Roden's heir might prove to be a handful. We should keep a close eye on him. And what of Fumba?
Everything is going smoothly. Very soon he'll bring about the nation's total destruction.
Whatever spectacle he has in store, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
It's not normal for them to travel in groups.
Ooh, they're incredible! Are those what I think they are?
They're wyverns, if that's what you're thinking.
I knew it! Those are living, screeching wyverns!
Hi again, it's me, Arn. Thanks to Lady Chiome's intel, we've learned that the kidnapped elves have been transported to the Holy Revlon Empire. So, we're currently heading in that direction.
Now we know why the Whispering Fowl's reluctant to fly. We won't be able to contact Donka for quite a while.
If that's the case, perhaps we should disperse the winged beasts.
Disperse them how?
Yep.
Ark, wait! What are you thinking?
From the mid-tier class, Magus, an AoE lightning elemental spell. Lightning Problem presented, problem solved. Are you alright? Lady Aria, Hunter, what happened over here? What's become of you all? Did you all share some spoiled river trout? Show yourself invisible!
My ears are still ringing. Next time you cast a massive spell, a warning would be nice.
Please, forgive me. I wasn't anticipating such an explosive outcome.
It's fine. Let's just move on. We've got bigger fish to fry. If we start here, we'll be taking the shortest route. After crossing the Shipital River, we'll pass through the Fabiant marshlands until we've reached the Empire.
This map's not very detailed, especially around the border town of Kasich, or the routes leading in or out. Lady Ariane, is there something you're not telling me? After Lady Chiome brought us the intel, I noticed a change in you. It seems you've suddenly become reluctant to visit the Empire.
You're right. Unlike in Roden, elf capture isn't banned. It's perfectly legal inside the Empire. Just by being an elf, every moment will become a waking nightmare. Even being here in this border town, I'm on high alert. I'll admit I'm a bit nervous.
May I interject? You two, you're responsible for the lightning storm in the desert this morning, aren't you?
Indeed, 'twas us. And you are?
My name is Karsi. Karsi Held, in fact. It comes...
Why would you openly display your ears in the middle of this human town? You're being too careless.
Lady Ariane, calm yourself.
Hey there, Karsi. What do you have, your usual?
Yes, I will, thanks.
You got it, hun. It's gonna be a few minutes. Cakes ain't gonna change themselves.
Well, if it isn't Monster Man Karsi, you fancy a flagon with your old pals?
Of course, I love that.
Wait, what's going on here?
If you let me go, I can explain everything.
I've grown very fond of this town and its people. At this point, I've come to know just about everybody. I've been living here for the better part of 10 years.
10 years? In a human town? But how? That's not...
I'm guessing you're an elf, right? No, wait, my money's on a dark elf. I'm not quite sure what kind of answer you expected. I'd relish a world where men and elves could coexist. Who's to say that's not the way it should have been from the very beginning?
You've got to be kidding me! Think about it! Do you even understand the atrocities humans put our people through?
Yeah, you've got a point. However, you're a dark elf, and you're comfortable enough to travel with a human in full plate armor by your side. When you add a spirit creature to the mix, it makes for a unique band of adventurers.
Ark's different.
Now then, Sir Corsi, what is it you wanted with the three of us?
Right. I'm a monster biologist and make my living studying fauna. But now, I'm having much greater difficulty wrangling my usual specimens.
If I may, you'd like us to help you capture these monsters, right?
Very perceptive. I believe the two of you are more than strong enough for the job. All else fails, I'll simply need you to recover the bodies for me.
I wish we could be of help, but unfortunately, we've got more pressing matters to attend to.
Would this qualify as sufficient payment?
What is that?
It's a detailed map of the Holy Revlon Empire.
Hey, were you snooping?
Snooping or not, you need it, don't you?
Lady Orion, a detailed map of the Empire could prove useful.
And to sweeten the deal, I can throw in a copy of my Monster Studies manual.
That book! I strongly desire that! What do you say? Can we do it? I have a mighty name!
Yes, I suppose so.
Yes, let's do it. Leave it to us.
I had a feeling we'd see eye to eye on this. We'll set out tomorrow morning. I'll meet you at the town entrance. Be seeing you tomorrow. Hey, you guys miss me?
Took you long enough, Carsey. Ready to drink? Barkeep!
Will 5 gold coins cover our lodgings for the night?
What? 1 gold coin is more than enough. You wait right here, okay? I'll break those down.
No, madam. Keep it. I insist. Now, if you'd be so kind, would you allow me to take my food to my room?
Well, why not? Matter of fact, take this, too. This whole barrel's yours. It's the good stuff. Should suit even the finest knights such as yourself.
Oh, I'm humbled.
Elves and humans coexisting. Huh.
You seem to have trouble with this notion.
A bit, yes. It's tough. I can't stop thinking how they have mistreated my people.
That's a problem for the ages. We mustn't dwell on it now. Oh, this smells lovely.
And extremely potent, I'd say.
No need to force yourself. There's some fresh fruit juice in the basket.
Hey, don't you dare treat me like a child. It's just liquor. How's that?
Oh, chugged like a true champion.
And I'm ready for the next round.
Ah, apologies for the delay.
Wait a minute. Does she know she's waggling her ears?
Allow me, bottoms up.
Oh, there's an abundance of pure sweetness, as well as delicate wafts of vanilla. Every sip is distilled bliss.
It's so good. Definitely on the strong side. Wait, Lady Orion.
My friend. Hey there. Give me some. I want more now.
Lady Orion, all it took was 2 small shots.
Were you listening to me?
She's totally hammered.
You say humans and elves coexisting, but what does that even mean, huh?
That comment really got to her.
Lady Orion, perhaps you've had enough to drink tonight?
Huh? What'd you say? You big stupid bone-headed hunk? Say it again, bone! Great googly moogly. Elves and humans living together? What kind of world would that be? In your twins! Uh-oh. Was I up drinking? I think I was drinking with Ark last night, and then... I don't know. Ow, my aching head.
Whoa! Lady Orion, it's me, Ark!
I hereby call upon the flames! Bring fire down upon our foes!
Well, aren't you up bright and early? Sounded like y'all had a good time last night.
Huh? Nothing happened last night. Nothing happened. You would tell me if it did, wouldn't you?
You know, proprietress, little else compares to the ferocity of a woman freed from restraint.
Oh, stop it!
Please forgive our tardiness, Sakarsi.
Oh, no problem. Well then, now that you're here, you two will be joining me in the front wagon. And my friend here, he'll ride a few paces behind us.
Understood.
Sounded like you two had a delightfully vigorous time last night. I'm pretty sure the whole town heard you.
I'll kill him.
Lady Orion, no! Motion sickness and a hangover are a bad combo.
Yeah, and the cart behind us. It's just making things worse. What a sickening aroma.
Sakarsi, what goods are you hauling in that cart?
Oh, well, you see, they're goblin carcasses. Those corpses make the perfect bait to lure out the sandworm. The more pungent the stench, the more effective they'll be.
What of this sandworm creature you mentioned?
Right, we're gonna try to capture it.
Sir Knight, here. This ought to pep you up. That tea works wonders for hangovers and motion sickness, too. Oh, you have my thanks.
Are you still a little bit squeamish around humans, Ariane?
I wouldn't put it that way.
Feel free to be at ease. My friend may look like your typical rapscallion, but he's a good guy.
Hey, that hurts my feelings, Carsey. Don't expect any more freshly brewed tea from me.
I kid.
Lady Ariane?
It's good.
I must ask, Sir Carsey, how much do you know about this sandworm we're trying to track down?
Let's see. The specimen I'm currently tracking is quite large. At roughly 4 to 5 meters long, it spends its days resting underground, and during the evening and nighttime, it surfaces to scavenge for corpses. Since we're trying to capture it, it's important that you know it carries a weakness to flames. If it's possible, I'd like to avoid the use of fire outright. What's more, I've made another discovery. The sandworm has been gravitating toward flocks of wyverns.
Oh. Interesting. We may have been right next to it yesterday.
I'm confident I can use what knowledge I learned from this expedition. We could prevent numerous deaths in the future. That's the whole reason I started studying monsters to begin with.
Ooh, impressive! I would love to learn more. Regale me with your monster knowledge.
Oh, it'd be my pleasure. Are you interested?
This is absurd.
Is there anything like big but
Where's the cart and wagon?
Oh, and it's also...
Carsey, stop! The wagons are all gone!
The wagons are what?
You call that 4 to 5 meters?
That's very easy.
Impossible. I didn't know they could get that big. It's mind-boggling.
He's hurt.
Lady Orion, stay back!
Fire dance, I beckon thee! Surge forth a mighty burst! Come on! It's supposed to be weak to fire! That didn't hurt it at all! No!
Are you all right, Lady Orion?
I think so.
Leave this beast to me. Go, get him out.
Right.
You're you.
Hey, Ark! We're out of harm's way! Take him down!
Understood. Now then, it's time for a test of strength!
This is bad. He can't draw a sword in that position. Stunning.
Hello? Will this do the trick?
Yeah, that's more than sufficient. Here are your rewards as promised.
Goodies acquired.
You've been a tremendous help. I hate to imagine what would have happened if I hadn't run into you two.
I'm glad we could provide some assistance. I suppose that brings this matter to a fitting end. Now, we must go, Lady Ariane. Lady Ariane?
You mind if I ask you a quick question? Why would a smart elf like you choose to live among the humans?
Because I love them, I guess.
What? Because you love them?
Yup. Things were different when I lived in an elf village. I have to admit, I didn't have the best opinion of the human race. However, once I started living alongside them, they weren't what I imagined. Now, I'm not saying it's always been easy, but I came around to the idea. Humans and elves can live in harmony. We may not be there quite yet, but soon.
A future like that. I can't see it.
Is that so? I take it you haven't heard whispers of Lambert, then?
Who is this Lambert?
It's a port city in the west side of the Roten Kingdom. So, what about Lambert?
I just heard the news the other day. The human lord of Lambert. He asked an elf for her hand in marriage.
Wait. Huh? How is that possible? Was she coerced? I bet she's being forced to marry him, isn't she?
Oh no. She was on the verge of being sold into slavery when the Lord set her free. Since then, it seems they've developed feelings for each other. I know you're apprehensive, but you'll be happy to hear that they've been vocal about improving human and elf relations. Maybe the reality of coexistence is closer than we think.
Hey, Ark. That future, elves and humans. Do you think it's a possibility?
Who's to say? I think both races are comprised of individuals with unique opinions. Perhaps not collectively, but many on both sides may choose coexistence. Much like you and I have.
Is it really fair to call you a human when you're a skeleton wearing a suit of armor?
Despite my appearance, I do consider myself to be mostly human. Hey, Panta! How dare you side with her?
There are rumors swirling of town denizens disappearing into the night without a trace. I assume you were responsible for that?
Are you suggesting I've been using anything other than slaves and crooks as feed? For the most part, anyway.
What? You're getting too reckless. Sir Fumba! And this location is confidential, yet you bring your commoner whores. To what? Fraternize? What's going on in that thick skull?
Huh? Yeah. What's the big deal? I get my work done, don't I? An Emperor Domitianus won't mind.
Such brazen insolence! Do not utter his Imperial Highness's name!
Oh, I'm sorry. So tell me, weren't you the ones who came to me begging for my assistance?
And what of our planned attack?
You better keep up. Aw, they look a little hungry. What do you think? Make sure you really chew your food before you swallow. You wouldn't want to get bones stuck in your throat, would you?
There are
rumors swirling of town denizens disappearing into the night without a trace. I assume you were responsible for that?
Are you suggesting I've been using anything other than slaves and crooks' feed? For the most part, anyway.
What? You're getting too reckless. Sir Fumba! And this location is confidential, yet you bring your commoner whores. To what? Fraternize? What's going on in that thick skull?
Huh? What's the big deal? I get my work done, don't I? And Emperor Domitianus won't mind.
Such brazen insolence! Do not utter His Imperial Highness's name!
Oh, I'm sorry. So tell me, weren't you the ones who came to me begging for my assistance?
And what of our planned attack?
You better keep up. Aw, they look a little hungry. What do you think? Make sure you really chew your food before you swallow. You wouldn't want to get bones stuck in your throat, would you?
This must be the border town of Kasich, which means we've officially crossed over into the Holy Revlon Empire.
What's up? It's your boy, Ark here. Word is the kidnapped elves we're looking for were brought through this area. We managed to reach our destination, but...
You can tell this town is part of the Empire. They've got everything buttoned up tight.
Basically, anything out of place will likely draw attention from the guards. Searching for the elves is going to be difficult, but now we've got to be extra careful.
From here on, we'll take the slow and steady approach. I say we split up. Explore, then rendezvous in the square before sunset.
Understood.
Sorry, I can't have that.
What do you think? They're walnuts with honey. Pretty good. All right. Let's go over what we've managed to find out so far. Late at night, strange cries can be heard from the fortress over in the east. Monsters have been seen on the edge of the Empire's territory. Another ominous detail, several townsfolk have gone missing lately. This place is apparently not as secure as it looks. On top of all that, there's still no word on the kidnapped elves we're looking for. This might be harder than I thought, Ponta. The sun is nearly set. Let's go. Lady Arion will be expecting us.
Got ya. Thought you could get away from us, huh?
We gotta meet our quota, so let's make this easy.
Don't stay away from me!
Hey, it's no use putting up a fight. Your friends struggled the same as you, and a lot of good it ended up doing them.
So you're the lot going around kidnapping people?
Hold on just 1 minute. Can't you see you're frightening the young lady?
Piss off! What do you care? Let go of me! You heard him!
Mind your own business! Come on, Handling! Justice is served. Easy. You're safe now. Those ruffians didn't hurt you, did they?
They would have if you hadn't shown up, Brave Knight. Thank you for saving me.
I'm sorry you had to go through such a dreadful
Ark,
ordeal.
who are you
but
talking
you needn't
to?
worry.
I've got some terrific news. I tracked down a lead that should help us.
Oh, there you are.
Mind telling me who this young lady is, new friend?
I found these rogues attacking her.
Whenever there's trouble, you can't help sticking your nose in and saving the day.
If I'm able to help, you know I will.
Let me take a look. Right. Well, she doesn't appear to be that hurt. You should probably hurry along home now.
I suppose, but I need to thank him first.
Or you could do what I told you.
Oh, right. What a great idea!
They must have left her rattled. Did you see how fast she ran? I have to admit, I'm a bit embarrassed you had to trouble yourself finding me. I didn't mean to be an inconvenience.
No, it's fine.
You seem prickly. Was it something I said back there?
I'm not prickly!
Somehow I'm not convinced.
How disappointing. You're saying the three of you fools seriously couldn't bring back any scraps? You must be joking, having a laugh at my expense.
Believe me, sir, we would never! It was his fault she managed to get away! Huh? If anyone's to blame for her escaping, it's you, dumbass!
God, you're insufferable. Well, looks like you boys are on the menu.
If you...
That shut you all up. Fare thee well.
Sir, have mercy! Please, Mr. Fugo!
Scary. Just sit tight a little while longer. I'll get a treat for you, my sweet. Something far tastier than those three.
4 months ago, there were a number of elves brought to this fortress.
That was quite a while ago. It's likely they've been taken away already. Or, and I hate to say this, may have met a worse fate.
I know, but we can't give up now. I'm willing to gamble that they're still alive in there.
It was a boorish point for me to make. My apologies. I'm impressed you found such precise intel. I didn't have any luck.
Oh, that. After we split up, I found an informant. While a certain someone had their hands full rescuing a woman he barely knew.
Excellent! Fortune smiles on us once again!
Here, dummy.
So, who is this informant? Lady Orion?
What is it?
Are you still feeling prickly?
I never was!
Terrible liar. Seems nobody's here.
Yeah, it's a little too quiet. If the intel was right, this is the spot.
Are you sure? A hidden door. Do you smell that?
It's the stench of beasts. I'll take the one on the left.
Leave the other to me.
Huh. How'd a cottontail fox get all the way down here? Huh?
You're going to pay for that!
It's no use. The door won't budge.
Allow me. Oh, it slides open.
Hidden passages I get, but this? The smell is getting more intense.
Yes, it appears we found some underground prison. But where are the prisoners?
It's a tuft of animal fur.
Hopefully it belongs to a relatively normal creature.
What kind of place is this? You don't usually see subterranean passages this size.
Smell that? Without a doubt, it's blood.
Damn it. The lovely pets were making a fuss, so I decided to investigate. Who the hell are you two?
Stay behind me.
It's getting to be around that time when I serve the big one as dinner. I really don't need this. Ooh. Well, speaking of meals, look at the generous portions on you.
Shut up! Who are you?
Not important. All you need to know is you're mine from now on. So hurry up and kill off this rust bucket for me.
What is he going on about? Let's make this quick and find out what he knows. What's gotten into you? You're attacking the wrong person.
Afraid there's no mistake on her part, rust bucket. It's all over. Pipe down and die already.
Answer me. What have you done?
Don't ask me. Didn't anyone teach you to pay attention in a fight? A woman like her will get you. She's fierce, ain't she? Seriously? She's a dark elf? Did I hit the bloody jackpot? No wonder she can toss you around. Ah, this'll be a cinch. Hurry up and finish him, girlie.
Something's clearly wrong with her. Has she been bewitched? If so...
Uncurse!
Good!
What?
The spell's unbroken. That's impossible!
Lady Orion!
Asleep. Typical.
Yvine, it's you.
Come, get up so we can start your training.
My training?
Naturally. A warrior can't afford to be weak and unready, otherwise it might cost someone's life.
I'm not. Or am I?
Really? How do you expect to save anybody at your skill level? Weakness is a sin. The frail exist only to be exploited. But they can escape that fate by becoming strong. There's no other way. If you want to protect the ones you love from the humans who've cruelly subjugated our kind. Now hurry and draw your sword. And prove to me you have what it takes to be a true warrior.
Uncurse! Uncurse! Uncurse!
It doesn't make sense! How come I'm not able to break the spell?
Snap out of it, Lady Orion!
This spell doesn't work on her. Whatever's going on, none of my magic is effective against it. And I doubt he's doing any casting himself. A stowaway!
If that's the game we're playing, Hunter! Fire! Lady Orion.
Oh, man. Talk about being heartless. There was no reason to go and burn my cute little pet to a crisp.
An imp. While it was hiding in her hood, the thing must have been casting an illusion spell on her.
Huh. For a walking pile of scrap, you're awfully perceptive. You've impressed me, and so I'll reward you with a prize. I happen to be a Rosombanya monster sorcerer. You may call me Fumba Sudu Rosombanya.
Monster sorcerer?
While under my control, they perform whatever task I desire. You know, there's not many like me running around, which makes me something of a rarity. And good luck finding somebody as skilled at what they do as me. I can control any damn creature you can think of. I'm the ultimate Beastmaster!
So he has mastery over beasts. A monster tamer. Wait a sec. Could it be the same one?
Not like it matters if you believe me or not. Doesn't change the fact. You're still gonna end up being dinner.
Satisfy my curiosity.
Okay.
About 4 months ago, a group of elves should have been brought through this town. Where are they?
Elves, you say? We get all sorts of types around here, and you're expecting me to... Oh, that's right. Now I remember.
Since your memory's returned, this should be simple. Tell me what you know.
Those long-eared freaks are gone.
They're what?
Most of them ended up getting used as test subjects in the Empire's magical experiments. You want to talk brutal? I can't compete with those vicious bastards. Still, if any were left over, you can bet your ass I made sure they were taken good care of. Come to think of it, the last one I had made quite a final impression, screaming their head off about how they were going to murder me. They sure quieted down after I fed each one of their limbs to my precious little friend here. That was funny as hell!
Since I first arrived, I've seen my fair share of scum and villainy. But despite it all, I've always been able to remain calm. Until I met you. You've awakened my rage!
acting like I should give a rat's ass. You need to do more killing before you start pretending you're a genuine threat, because I've got an entire menagerie left to throw at you!
A collection of ogres, giant basilisks, other monsters, some I've never seen before. Doesn't matter. They're still outmatched.
You got balls! Let's see how you fare with a chunk taken out of you. Attack! There's plenty more where that came from!
Soldier combat skill base tier class. Nail Bash!
Oh, bloody hell, man. There's gotta be a Minotaur hiding inside of that suit of armor. All that power. But you can't save your partner.
Lady Orion, move!
Body to water. Liquid prison. Looks like I made it in time. Just barely.
Lady Chiome!
Ugh. Great, even more intruders. But luckily I've got plenty more beauties that are dying to meet you.
No, you don't. They've met my friends and won't be bothering anyone again.
They've what?
Without your monstrous pawns to back you up, you're nothing more than a hack with a whip.
That's not fair! Do you realize how much time and effort went into mastering those beasts?
Lady Chiome, you saved the day. Still, I'm confused. What are you doing here?
Huh? Didn't she tell you? I was going to team up with you two later on.
Aha! You must have been the contact who provided her with the intel. Unfortunately, not all the details of the plan were related to me. Lady Orion was feeling quite prickly at the time.
What's this word prickly? Huh? Why is the entire dungeon shaking?
Oh, seems like he's awake now. You see, whenever his dinner doesn't arrive promptly, he gets a little riled up. Unbelievably perfect timing. Why do you say we continue this discussion outside? I'll even give you the honor of witnessing my masterpiece. That is if you can make it out of here alive.
Wait!
Sir Ark! We need to get her to safety first.
Through the smoke. Do you see it? A creature with the ability to regenerate and highly resistant to water. It's a top-tier monster with complete mastery over water magic. A Hydra! Through the smoke. Do you see it? A Hydra!
Welcome back. Yep, it's me, Ark. We've made our way to the Holy Revlon Empire in search of Lady Orion's kidnapped kinfolk. And now, we find ourselves up against this abomination.
There it is. The infamous ruiner of nations. Do you suppose the man from before is controlling it?
There's not a doubt in my mind.
To think humans have mastery over monsters of such scale.
And there are the rings again.
Hold on, Ark. We need to prepare against this foe. I suggest a retreat.
It caught sight of us!
those three are wiped off the bloody map permanently.
Serves him right. Nobody doubts my power. No one.
What's the deal with you fossils anyway? I deserve respect, and what do you give me? Contempt, when no one in this clan even comes close to my power.
Because, Fumba, you are weakness incarnate.
What?
In your haste to be recognized, you have sought out superficial strength. You are devoid of discipline and principle, and you expect our approval.
Pitiful. A mutt of your standing deserves to wallow in the gutter, Fumba. But His Imperial Highness has graciously allowed you an audience. Do not waste his time.
There's no need to be so caustic, Velmoas. He's our guest.
Yes, sire.
So you are a monster sorcerer. How very interesting. Should your abilities prove beneficial to the Empire, your station will improve considerably. But first I'll need a demonstration. Show me.
Let them all witness my pet's true power. With the Hydra by my side, I'll be unstoppable. Screw everyone who looked down on me. Soon enough, they'll all be bowing at my feet. You hear the dinner bells, my darling? Time to go and gorge yourself on that city there. 1,000 apologies, Your Imperial Highness. But you won't mind if I help myself to one of your towns. After all, my beautiful pet needs to have a healthy diet. And how can it resist such a buffet?
Wait, we're still alive?
I'm glad the shield was able to activate in time.
You deflected an attack that could destroy an entire cliffside? With a shield? Just who in the world are you, Sir Ark?
Merely a traveling mercenary hired by Lady Arion. Wait, she should have teleported with us. Lady Arion! Lady Arion! Where are you? Oh! You're awake.
Very much so. I wasn't able to control my actions back there. A layer of illusions were being cast and twisted, stealing my sense from me. But I could still hear every word he said. I know the crimes he's guilty of. Come along, Ark. Shall we find him together? When we do, we'll make him regret ever being born, for making me angry, but more importantly, what he's done to my kin.
If you want my help stopping that rogue, you've got it. As long as he controls that Hydra, he's too big a threat to be ignored.
Since he's convinced we were killed in the blast, we have the advantage. It'll provide the perfect opportunity for an ambush. Ark, let's go. What's wrong?
That monster is still heading towards the town. It must be stopped.
Little can be done now. This beast has a grisly reputation for a reason. It destroys nations like an unyielding force of nature. There's no way.
Forgive me, but I have to disagree. Nothing can be done to stop earthquakes and cyclones, but a living being can be killed.
Well, I mean, technically that's true.
And you believe you are the one who can do it?
But of course.
Chiome, you and I are going to find that bastard.
Sure thing.
Ark, take care of it.
Holy Emperor Domitianus, I have an update on the current situation. The Ruiner of Nations has grown just as expected, and I'm pleased to report we'll soon be ready to decimate anyone who dares stand in our way.
What other news have you brought me?
As you're well aware, we've been analyzing Fumba's sorcery to craft our own employ rings. Very soon their construction will be complete. We still lack control over the Hydra, and unfortunately require his abilities for a little while longer, Your Highness.
All the same, I should decide what to do with him once he's no longer useful.
What are we supposed to do now? Prepare the men for battle, of course. Have all citizens retreat to the city's northern side. Seal the interior gates once the soldiers have taken to the field. His Imperial Highness entrusted us with Kasic's safety, and we will defend it. Wyvern Slash!
So even an attack that strong didn't leave a scratch on you.
Shield Bash!
You want more? Try this on for size! Armored Lariat!
Seriously, what the hell's that rust bucket made of? It's bizarre enough he's still alive after getting hit directly by the Hydra's breath.
Dimension move! The breath attack was a distraction. Have you asked his head how it feels being sacrificed just to defeat me? Oopsies. From the top tier class, Sacred Knight. Combat skill, Judgment! Regeneration, as expected. How resilient. No wonder this creature made a lasting impact on mythology. I've never been in a situation where I had to use this specific magic before. Its power is unmatched, but it comes at a price. I'll only be able to summon the spell for a short amount of time. Shouldn't take longer than 5 minutes. I call upon you, Infernal Demon Ifrit!
Please tell me that thing is on our side.
Where are you going?
What in the hell is that thing? It appeared out of nowhere. Don't tell me the rust bucket can summon beasts. Hydra, prove you the strongest.
So there you are.
Huh? Well, if it ain't the Dark Elf beauty and friend. You're back. You couldn't stay away even if you tried.
That's right. Because I have to kill you.
Look, I get it, sweetheart. You're trying to show me how you're a tough cookie. But you gotta learn not to be so cocky.
I'm cocky?
Yeah, clearly. You've seen what my Hydra can do. Compared to it, you're less than a fart in the wind, but you're still pretending like you're some big threat.
You do have a point. The Hydra is strong. Its power's beyond comprehension. But that doesn't mean it's yours. Without your monsters, you're weak.
Huh? What a joke. Need I remind you who the master of the Bloody Hydra is?
Please. In your weakness, you compensate by displaying that Hydra abomination. You have it trample over the powerless to try and hide how helpless you are.
Because, Fumba, you are weakness incarnate.
But first I'll need a demonstration.
Think I'm helpless, huh?
Those who are strong, who refuse to become conceited, the kind who don't hesitate to defend the powerless. They've taught me a great deal, and I'm lucky to have them in my life. Theirs is true strength, the kind I seek.
You know what? You're pissing me off. Matter of fact, every last one of you is pissing me off. You better recognize. Let me show you how I deal with my critics. By crushing them all! You're pretty fast. They're faster.
I hope this wasn't what you meant by crushing me. As if I would seriously fall for the same trick twice. All you did was prove my point.
Lonely elfish trash. I don't care who you are, no one looks down on me. Bet you'll change your tune after I let my Hydra take another shot at you. Huh? You stupid brat. The pattern.
Just as I suspected, that elaborate pattern of cursed markings is what allowed you to exert control over the monsters. An impressive technique wasted on scum. No more. Because of their intricacy, the slightest damage causes interference.
So he can no longer use his powers, right?
What have you done? Do you witches realize what this means? Don't blame me for whatever happens now. Thanks to you, the Hydra's completely outside of my control. There's blood on your hands now. Nothing can stop that hungry serpent.
Don't worry. He's wrong, Chiome. That monster won't kill again. Rest assured, it won't live to see the morning. Not with Ark around.
Now just hold on and take... What the... I was only following whatever that damn Emperor ordered me to do. Look, I'll even apologize for all the elves that I ended up hurting.
That won't bring them back or spare you. So save it. And tell the people you killed how sorry you are when you see them.
Wait, can we talk?
You're finished. Come, fire, heed my call. Consume all to ash! On second thought, I doubt you will ever come across them, seeing how I'm sending you straight to hell.
Where do you think you're going? Now, Ifrit!
You, don't suppose this is Ark's doing?
He's always talking about wanting a quiet life. But he's never shy about making a spectacle.
Whew. Warrior needs food badly. Hey! I'm glad to see the two of you are all right. Did you manage to settle your score?
Yes, he's not coming back. But more importantly, Ark, is this a new traveling companion?
They're a creature I summoned from another dimension. No worries. It should disappear any minute now.
You don't believe in going halfway with anything.
After that display of power, you'll be lucky if people don't start worshipping it as some sort of deity.
Doubt it. They'll never want to see a monster again.
Keely!
Up there.
It's a whispering fowl.
Must be from Donka.
It's me. I have some news.
Go on.
Concerning Roden's second princess, Yuriana. She came seeking negotiations and met with one of the great elders, Lord Fengus.
To confirm, the Roden Kingdom will take responsibility and continue with the search to find the rest of our missing kin?
Yes, correct, Lord Fengus. Between the persecution of the Elvish people and the breaking of the peace treaty, the crimes of men are numerous. By the honor of the Roden royal family, I will atone for them.
I will graciously accept your offer, Princess. However, and forgive my cynicism, I can't help but think that there's more than meets the eye to this proposal.
My older brother, as you know him, the First Prince Sect, has managed to secure the backing of the Great Revlon Empire. Similarly, there was my other brother, the late Second Prince Dakares, who gained the Holy Revlon Empire's support.
I'm aware of as much.
To be blunt, when it comes to Eastern and Western Revlon, though they are at odds, they share a culture and history, one in which other races have faced constant oppression. Should a monarch loyal to either side ascend to the throne, I fear such injustice will persist, and the threat to the elves will only increase.
As do I. In order to prevent suffering, it would be advantageous for our people to back you instead, to guarantee your succession and rule.
You have my word. Should Revlon ever be bold enough to invade Elvish territory, I can promise our kingdom will stake its survival on defending your lands.
Haha. Well, imagine if I agree to this arrangement. Suddenly, a future where our two nations and people grow closer doesn't feel like such an impossibility. The terms of your offer sound good.
You're mistaken, Lord Fengus.
Huh?
I suppose you've already heard the news. How the Lord of Lambert has taken an elf as his wife. That's just the beginning. Mutual coexistence between our two people, I'm pleased to say, may already be at hand.
You know what, Princess? Something tells me we'll be great neighbors.
I couldn't agree more.
You've been awfully quiet. Is that because the news from Sir Donka isn't sitting well with you? I imagine being dismissed from your duty so abruptly can be distressing.
Well, yes. I devoted my life to rescuing our kin, but having it end so quickly feels very strange. I'm not quite sure what I should do anymore.
Understandable.
Oh, I'm not complaining, and I'm ecstatic an arrangement was worked out with Rodin to take action to find the missing elves. It's just... I suppose I'm a little surprised that humans would go out of their way to help our people. Still, you remember what Karsi said to us before, don't you?
Humans and elves can live in harmony. We may not be there quite yet, but soon.
To be honest, I didn't think there was a chance that day would ever arrive.
He was right. Sir Karsi envisioned a promising future, and we're already seeing it take shape.
I have the most peculiar feeling. Since the first time I met you, Ark, it's almost like the others and I... The entire world started to change, and in ways I could never predict.
You truly possess an overactive imagination, Lady Orion.
Hey, I was being serious, and you're laughing? I mean, a world that punishes the wicked and where salvation is offered to the just. Sounds like a dream, but when Sir Ark's around, it feels like that's how it's always been. Like anything's possible.
You're saying Yuriarna is still alive?
Yes. Plus, she successfully negotiated with the elves. We have a real problem. She's on the verge of winning over the people's favor. And at this rate, the throne's hers.
The assassination was a failure? No. Someone working by my side must have turned traitor and sided with Yuriarna. But no matter. A minor setback, nothing more. To maintain Rodin's status, we will venture an alternate path.
There's no getting past it. I was killed in that moment. But I still survived somehow, which means there must be something left for me to accomplish in this world. Meaning, I must see to that goal without fear. Isn't that right, my guardian angel?
And you're certain the Hydra was killed?
Yes. As well as Fumba.
I see. He proved useful to a point. I can't for the life of me understand why we kept him around after learning about the employee rings.
Agreed.
One matter remains. I am curious exactly who it was that slew the great beast.
That was a huge sneeze. Are you sick?
Just fine. Perhaps there was someone somewhere out there talking about me.
Again, I'm not following.
Right. Now that this matter has been brought to a successful close, I suppose I'll press onward, quietly, inconspicuously continue my adventures.
Quiet, huh?
Inconspicuous?
You're going to say all that with a straight face? After what you just pulled?
No bones about it! You're acting like you've seen a ghost.
In a way, yeah. I forgot you've never removed your helmet in front of her. Apparently some kind of curse was placed on Ark that makes him look this way. You do believe me?
So, Lady Aria, what do you plan to do after returning to Lolitoya?
Show you the way to the Lord Crown, of course. I did promise that I would guide you to the spring.
What spring?
The one that's able to break any curse. Don't tell me you forgot.
Wait, it's coming back to me! The spring located right by the Dragon Lord's domain! How utterly fantastical!
What's fantastical mean?
I just had a great idea. If at all possible, I would love to visit your ninja village, Lady Chiome.